Very good evening. Welcome to the 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 National Stadium. We're all set for match number 2 in this edition of the BPL. That's between the Rangpur Riders and the Dhaka Capitals.
It was raining 4s and 6s in the first game. That's in store. What's in store number 2 when it comes to this game? I've got the two captains with me, Rangpur Riders skipper Noorul Hassan, 𝗃𝗃 𝗃𝗃𝗃, captain of Dhaka Capitals, and I'm match referee, Akhtar Ahmed. So on, you got the coin?
Heads is the call.
Heads is the call. It is head. 𝗃𝗃, you won the toss. What are you going to do and why?
I would like to bowl first because of the dew factor. I saw last match because of they are chasing really easily. That's the most important thing. So that's why we bowling first.
On paper, looking a very strong side with the core of Bangladeshi players. You must be very proud leading this team.
Yeah, actually, and it's really honor to represent Dhaka Capital, especially as a captain. So because we're looking forward to give our best.
You put about watch the first game, lots of 4s and 6s.
Yeah, I saw because of it's nice wicket. So looking forward to restrict them around 170, 180.
I want to ask the team news from you. Give me the 4 overseas players and a player to look out for from your side.
Actually, we are going with 7-4 combination, and we're looking forward to so 𝗬𝗂𝗂𝗂 and 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 it's a big local players. So I think I hope they perform very well.
All the best. Go well.
Thank you, buddy.
Sohan, if you had won the toss, you would have done the same?
I think the wicket looks very good, and I think it doesn't matter. We need to play very smartly in first 6 overs. That's the important thing for us.
And looking at your team as well, there's some experience and some youth. What are you looking forward from this team?
We need to play as a team. We are not dependent on any individual, so we are looking for it.
And team news from you, your side, 4 overseas players and the players to look out for?
𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, and 𝗂𝐻𝗃𝗃, the local foreigner for us.
All the best and go well.
Thank you.
Right, news out from here is that Dhaka Capitals has won the toss and elected to field first.
Yeah, which is not a surprise. Have a look at the final 11 of the Dhaka team. Alex Hoyles and Steven Taylor are going to get them off the Rangpur team, but Dhaka, Tanzit Khan, Stephen Eskenazi, Habibur Rahman, Liton Dash and 𝗃𝗃 𝗃𝗃𝗃 in the middle order are going to be very crucial for them.
Yeah, and having a look at Dhaka, Tanzit Hassan is a very, very good cricketer, young prospect, left-hander. Stephen Eskenazi, Habibur Rahman, Liton Dash. You mentioned about Liton Dash. He's out of form, but he would be at his best to ensure that he can give a good start. But Rangpur Riders will be looking forward to bat nicely here because this pitch has been very good for batting.
Arthur, what do you think of that?
Oh, electrifying atmosphere. And remember, they're playing, Dhaka Capitals will be playing in their home crowd, in front of the home crowd, and they will get each and everybody to support them. But it's up to them and the players to go and perform to the best of their abilities, ensure they have runs on the board.
Well, the umpires are coming out. Arthur, thanks for your thoughts.
Thank you.
We're now all set to go and join our commentators Parvez Maroof and Shorturl Ghosh are waiting upstairs.
Thank you very much and good evening, everyone. This is the Mirpur Sher-e-Bangla National Cricket Stadium, all set for match number 2 of the Dutch Bangla Bank Bangladesh Premier League T20 24-25, powered by Rocket and 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. As Rangpur Riders openers are all set. See Steven Taylor on the right and Alex Hales on the left. Plenty of firepower being promised, and we heard Atar Ali Khan and Shamim Chaudhary go on about what should be a good total. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 Pereira mentioned 170, 180. That's what he would like to restrict Rangpur to. But you always look for 20 more, especially under the lights when dew might play its role.
I think it's very important to set the tone with the ball, with the bat, rather than targeting too much. You go with the flow. Assess yourself at the halfway mark and go from there. As well as Noorul Hassan just said as well. He said we have to be careful in the first 6 overs. Why did he say it? I think because the new ball in the first game, whether it be the batting first, batting second, there was some movement and bounce for the fast bowlers. But this is a game of cat and mouse to start with the first 6 overs. I feel whoever does well in the first 6 overs in this match will have a huge say end of the 20th over in the second innings.
And exactly why he's sitting right here beside me. Mahabhai, always a pleasure. Sitting alongside, lovely company, fine evening here in Dhaka Mirpur, and you can hear the crowd. They said it, electrifying. Steven Taylor the man from USA. 650s and 100, best of 101, 125 the strike rate. Definitely likes to play his strokes with all his might. And better, and he's alongside Alex Hales. No shortage of power. Strike rate 145. 12k plus runs. Do have a lot of promise up front. In fact, the whole squad, I think, extra boost of confidence as they won the Global Super League. Rangpur Riders, ehimZ, the player from Afghanistan, 86 wickets, best of 3 for 18 in 90 matches. Spin to start off with from the media end. Block hole, appeal from the bowler, not much behind the stumps. It's running away. It is gone for 4. First delivery and 4.
What a start for this game. We had plenty of 4s and 6s in the first game. Come the second game, first ball goes to the boundary. ehimZ, he swung the ball in to the left-handed Stephen Taylor. Gotta be lucky, left-hander. Nice in position, gentle pace as you expect from a spinner. What a start.
Stephen Taylor is not ready, and ehimZ not willing to give the batter any breathing space, sort of wanted to rush in. There's a deep mid-wicket for the lefty. Fine legs inside the circle as well.
Predominantly, it's only swing. 102.7 the last delivery. 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗃 likes these kind of bowlers, unorthodox, not normal, and even with the right hand it'll be short and a flat hit. This will get Stephen Taylor going.
I was just saying, likes to play his strokes with a lot of might. Stands, converts to his back foot and delivers.
Yeah, good to see Mohammad Rafiq in the dugout for the Rangpur Riders. What a servant he has been over the years for Bangladesh cricket. Good to see him.
Was a similar kind of batter. Surely someone who relishes this kind of batting as well. Tried bowling to him?
Yeah, knowing him, he would be wanting to get out there and have a bowl. That sort of a character Rafiq is. Playing days, you cannot take the ball off him. And even when he came to bat, he's someone did not have the greatest of technique, but he was mighty effective, not giving the wicket to the opposition.
Both with the bat and ball in hand. Of course, the ones who saw know. Short. Wings deployed. Almost landed in the stands. It is the first maximum of match number 2 of BPL 11th edition.
Wow. Nowhere near the middle of the bat. Probably got the bottom part. But still, it cleared the 70-yard boundary pretty easily. This is some power. This is what's on offer. Tell you what, Shamnoy, we are in for another run fest.
Now getting the inside part of the bat. He's varying his pace. ehimZ ends the first one. Gone for 14. Rangpur Riders 14 without loss. See the left-hand side, Nur Hassan Chauhan, Stephen Taylor, Alex Hales, Mohammad Saifuddin, Shakmadi Hassan, Nahid Rana. Plenty of performers in both the lineups. The question is, who will raise their hand up and rise to the occasion?
I'll tell you who I am looking forward to watch is Nahid Rana, the big fast bowler, in this service with the new ball when Rangpur Riders come with the ball. Last 6, confirmation. Must save it towards mid-wicket. Now Mustafizur, can he get some swing in to the right-hander?
Oh, chooses to start by pushing it the other way. Gem.
Looking at how Alex Hales played at him, he's also concerned about the ball coming back in, the front foot moving, not at all. Take a look at that, just as planted. He's worried about the ball coming back in and went across Mustafiz. Good length, good start.
All it takes is one delivery from the Fizz to light up this crowd. Watchfully played. Now we've seen some strokes from Taylor. Hales barely taking his time.
Alex Hales was in Sri Lanka a couple of weeks back playing the T10. He was in magnificent form, hitting sixes for fun. And this is slightly longer. That's what Alex Hale should remember. It's not T10, it's T20. Give yourself a little time. When you're playing up against a player like Mustafiz with the new ball, he can be a handful. Once he gets going, this surface is ideal for a player like Alex Hales.
Oh, that raced up the bat of Hales for 4.
Talk about the pitch so much. We had to praise the curator for producing a magnificent pitch. This is an example how good the pitch is. Playing on the up, letting the ball come to you, opens the plate slightly, deliberately, should say, and crashes through the car point. This is a shot and a half by Alex Hales. What a start. And this is how it looks for the second game. Nothing much different from the first game. Even cover of grassing on top will hold the pitch together, and the bounce and the pace will be even.
Kept a tad bit low, that running hard, get the first. We mentioned the big names, the heavyweights are in there. It's also about of the others who are in the mix. We just saw 𝗚𝗫𝗓𝗂𝗚 pick up the ball. Was brilliant in the final of the NCL T20, the player of the match in that match. Someone like an Alauddin Babu. But these are the platforms where you come on, you play, and make yourself known again.
Get yourself highlighted. This is where youngsters could be found, and I'm sure BCB will be hoping the youngsters will make this as a stepping stone, getting into the bigger stage. The entire world is watching the BPL. It's a brand that the entire world loves to watch. And as a youngster, you get out there, find some form early on in the tournament, keep that momentum. You never know if you get the Bangladesh cap in the next tour.
Speaking of Liton Das, leading the side to T20 victory overseas in the Caribbean. Tara Pereira mentioned humbly welcome he feels as the captain. Oh, that's close. It's a good shout given by Mahfuzur Rahman. Mustafizur gets the first wicket.
A batsman will have a conversation whether to go upstairs or not, and I feel, looking at Alex Hale's body language, he's not so keen. When in doubt, I feel opening batsman, you got to go upstairs. Yeah, he takes it and we go upstairs.
Tarampatu director, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is out. Both feet are checked. Fair delivery. We can go to front on first, please. Ball appears to be missing the bat. I need to see the ultra edge, please. Keep it rolling through. Clear gap between bat and ball. Satisfied. No bat involved. Ball tracking when ready, please. The original decision is out. Ball pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wickets hitting. Going back to Lito on field. Lito, stand by. You're on screen. You can stay with your decision of out. You can signal now.
Yeah, confirmation. Spot on is Mahfuzur Rahman. Taylor goes for 14. Rangpur Riders 20 for 1. Yes, Saif Hassan is the new batter. In for the double R's, in at 3. 1,000 plus runs, best of 61. Wicket taking over from the Fizz. The 2 done. Rangpur Riders 20 for 1. Hale still in the middle. Saif in at 3. Iftikhar, Nurul, Kuzdil, Mahdi, Saifuddin to follow. Yeah, it's a batting order. Does go deep. But here's the first wicket.
Mustaphiz at his best, jagging the ball into the left-hander, beaten for pace, and plumb in front. Dhaka Capitals are happy. They won the toss, elected to field first, expecting some wickets with the new ball. And Mustaphiz does the job, and Alex Hale's facial expression says it all.
Oh, gone through everything to the keeper. Ladin Babu trusted with the new ball.
I tell you what, if he had connected it, it would have ended up in Sylhet. It was a massive swing. First ball, no siders needed. Down the track, trying to hoik it over. This is Alex Hales for you.
Cut him into half. Oh, got him! Skidded on and kept low. Surprised Alex Hales. Wow, what a delivery from Alauddin Babu.
What a wicket. Massive one. Previous delivery, Alex Hales tried to stamp the authority coming down the track. This time undone by a beauty by Alauddin Babu. Has been in the system for a long time, experience. And simple mistake, playing across the line. Yes, it kept a bit low, but don't think it was a ball that the batsman had to play back foot. And he's elated. And Alex Hales, the big hitting Hales, gone for 5. Rangpur Riders 20 for 2.
Now in at 4 is Iftikhar Ahmed. The hefty strike rate, you can see that. Best of unbeaten 100. Surely can score runs quickly, proactive, optimistic, headstrong move from Rangpur Riders. Here's why. He's in the middle.
You miss, I hit, says Alauddin Babu. Straight as an arrow. Shot. What a start. Oh, middle of the bat. Iftikhar Ahmed, generally a tonker. He bats number 6, number 7. This is an opportunity batting at number 4. The first ball, he caresses through the offside.
That's the luxury you have when you have the likes of Nur Hassan Khosdilshah to follow. Full, over-pitched. Just plays the bat. Timing very nicely in front of square for 4. Good delivery to come back from Alauddin Babu. Now he's someone who's in very good rhythm. The NCL T20 took 19 wickets in 9 innings. Was a strong contender. Was obviously the best bowler, but it was a strong contender for the player of the series as well. And importantly, with an economy of 5.5.
That's quite rare, isn't it? A bowler in a T20 having economy rate under 6 or maybe under 7. That's a fantastic wide delivery. Remember Alauddin Babu, when I played for BPL as well, he was a part of my squad when I did. Huge potential. I don't think he lived up to his expectations, but good to see him still carrying on strong, fighting with the big boys. And mainly when you take a wicket like Alex Hales, I'll tell you what, Alauddin Babu will be very, very proud of himself.
Will be wide again. Just have a feeling now he's trying too much.
That happens to fast bowlers. The ball is nicely going through the wicket keeper. There is swing. Sometimes you attempt to try too hard. This is where Alauddin Babu, all his experience playing first class cricket or whatever competitive cricket he plays, just to calm himself down and follow the process. This is a pair at mid-on. He knows how it's to be done. Quiet chat, making sure Alauddin, keep it cool. Just hit the deck hard on the right occasion.
Exactly what he does. I think that's to the fielder. Cracking stroke from Iftikhar. Will get another boundary.
Yes, it was a poor delivery, a good shot, but the fielder at extra cover should have stopped it. Was surprised with the pace, but it arrived towards the fielder. In the end, 4 runs gifted for Iftikhar Ahmed. Couple of boundaries make him feel so good.
Gone through the legs, and hence he was not happy. I think it's also about the body language, mentally where you're at. Thought during the NCL, I enjoyed watching Alauddin Babu. He was enjoying it. Bit of swing, much better delivery to end the over. 10 runs off it. Nevertheless, a wicket-taking one. 30 for 2 are Rangpur Riders. They have the luxury and they're using it to the full. Going at 10 runs and over. It is the power play. This will continue. To the fielder. Will change ends. So you're bowling 2 overs of the fizz early on.
Certainly keep couple for the latter overs. And as fast bowlers in these conditions, when there is help, just have to hit the right length. And I felt in the last over, Alauddin Babu was trying to too much. And when he got the length perfectly, there was some movement. When it shot, there was absolutely nothing at all. And Mustafiz, this is what he does best. There is enough movement. All he does is to hit that deck card on that right length. And he'll be even more dangerous if he can get the ball back in to the right hander. So far, it's been going across.
Brings on the drive. It's a beautiful drive from Iftikhar. Gets another boundary.
Take a look at that for emotions by that spectator. Who's loving batting in the middle at the moment is Iftikhar Ahmed. 3rd boundary, all technically correct. Nice movement of the front feet. Making sure the bats meets the ball at the right place at the right time, and most importantly, finding the gap. Don't think it's a bad delivery by Fizz, but just a good shot.
Well bowled, well bowled. Exactly what I was trying to ask you, Mahavai. That, you know, as a bowler, I think your captain would encourage you to pitch it up and see if it does something with the new ball.
100%, especially when you win the toss, bowl first. Under these conditions, when there is grass, your captain, your coach, everyone will want you to pitch it up. Yes, you may go for 1 or 2 boundaries, but you still take it. And at the moment, Dhaka Capitals will take the wicket of Iftikhar Ahmed. He's looking like in super form.
Aren't they a sport? Speaking of the crowd, I think that's a different strength altogether. We have the privilege of such a crowd.
I just have this feeling that every venue we go, every day of this BPL, will have tremendous crowds looking at how the enthusiastic crowds outside trying to get in. Crowds are the ones who keep the game alive. We need them.
It has come alive. They're making themselves heard. The audience here at the 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 Bangla. This is the 11th edition Dutch Bangla Bangladesh Premier League, powered by Rocket and Nexus Pay.
There's 5 runs so far in the first 5 deliveries. 𝗃𝗃 will be wondering who to bowl in the next over. I'll probably will stick to Alauddin Babu. Just calm himself and ask him to bowl fuller. Nothing shorter. And the way that he's bowling, taking away from the right-hander, it won't be a bad option to have the 2 fielders outside the circle in the offside. And have a 3rd man, have a deep extra cover. And ask Alauddin Babu to bowl it full and try and knock off Iftikhar Ahmed. Get a slip in place.
Maybe given over to Mukhidul Islam Mugdho. He's also hit the deck bowler. He's bowling with the new ball. Wait and watch, of course. They also have left-arm spinner in Nazmul Islam Oppo. Off the pads, fine legs inside the circle, and that's another fine 4 from Iftikhar. That makes it 2 of this fizz over. 39 for 2 after 4. Again, the final of the NCL. Enjoyed bowling with the new ball. 63 wickets, 5 for 23 his best. And that's what he brings onto the table.
Swing and pace both. 135 clicks the first ball. And most importantly, the length was fuller and right on the money. Fifth off stump, moving away from the right-handed Saif Hassan. A big booming drive. It all ends up.
The outside part of the bat. This should clear up. Does. 𝗬𝗠𝗃𝗍 is also someone. Got 12 wickets in 8 innings. Economy of 6.81. Good rhythm. You know, both the wickets had a feeling, skidded on and kept a tad bit low.
The first one certainly did a little. This, I don't think so. I thought if Stephen Taylor misjudged the length. Jagged back by Mustaphiz, and this similar. Yes, he kept a bit low, but I thought Alex Sales with his height want to get into the front foot, boss the area, boss in the middle. Fortunately for the Rangpur Riders, the two big hitting openers, both overseas players, are back in the pavilion, and it's now Saif who has to play the anchor role, but Bijoy played, and where 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗃 tried to play that role and get 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃, who's in at the moment to be the aggressor.
I think Saif will enjoy hitting a few. Sweet part of the bat. See deep square leg and deep third in position for him. Oh yeah, hurried the batter.
And just to give you a context of how important a bowler like Mustafizur Rahman in a team, he's the highest sixth in the position when it comes to wicket takers 2024. Got 61 wickets. Top of the chart is Naminul Haq, then he followed by Matisha Patirana, Fazal Faruqi, Chris Jordan, Arshdeep Singh, and it's Mustafiz. I feel going forward, Dhaka Capitals will have any chance in this BPL. Mustafizur Rahman's 4 overs is going to be very crucial. I'm sure 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 will probably use him a couple of overs at the top with the new ball, and definitely use 2 more overs at the end with those cutters.
He definitely does relish the conditions here at the Mirpur Sher-e-Bangla. Post the 2015 World Cup, he came into light. Fans in all ages. Was chasing it. Late call. Wide signaled.
I'm missing the radar, Muktul. The pace is up. 139.3 the last delivery. He gets it right with his side, just like Rana. I'm looking forward to watching him in the future as well. Lots of noise about this young man. Started well, apart from the wide delivery.
Saif will manage a single to end this over. Very well bowled over by Muqaddul Islam. And after 5, Rangpur Riders are 43 for 2.
Not a bad recovery from Rangpur Riders. After losing 2 wickets, they are now 43 for 2 after 5 overs. Partnership is looking good, 23 of 19 between 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 and Saif. The last over of the power play. Sure, 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 will love to make the most out of it as Nazmul Islam Oppo comes into the attack. Started off nicely, experienced campaigner, known for his Nagin celebrations. Recently it's Pushpa. As I welcome Atar Ali Khan. Good evening, Atar bhai.
Good evening, Mazhar. Good evening, all. Out of the top 4 batters, Rangpur have sent 3 overseas players. We started with Stephen Taylor and Alex Hales. Saif Hassan coming at number 3. And number 4, 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃. They'll be missing the services of Shumo Sarkar, who got himself injured, a finger injury, while on tour in the Caribbean. They'll be hoping he gets fit as quickly as possible Down the ground for the single. And this is a good pitch to bat on. We've seen that in that first match. And 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 Ahmed and company should enjoy. He's picked up runs very quickly, 18 of 11. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 Ahmed, partnership of 25 now.
Yeah, not a bad start for Rangpur Riders. We've seen 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 posting 40 for 2 in the power play. They go on to post 197 in reply. 𝗿𝗏𝗃 were 49 for 3 in the power play. They go on to chase the target. Keeping wickets intact will be key, and partnership. We have seen how this partnerships turn things around in the first game. That was a quicker delivery.
And one must not forget the fact that Rangpur Riders have had a good run in terms of winning tournaments. Recently, they went on to win the NCL T20 tournament at home. They also went on to win the GSL Global Super League held in Guyana in the Caribbean. Has gone past the fielder at short fine. Should be cut off in that 𝗍𝗵𝗃𝗃. So 2 more to finish the over. So after 6, it's 49 for 2.
Bustling capital. The weekday. Good to see crowd coming in. Confirmation. Power play done and dusted. 49 for 2 after 6. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 18 of 12. 𝗧 7 of 11. Mukidul to continue. Gave away 4 runs from his first over. Been in very good touch as a player of the final of the NCL T20. He's someone who is quick off the surface.
Couple of wickets in the power play. Started with a spin. Was quite keen to put it away. Not only the left-hander, but also Alex Hale. On that occasion, he should have been on the front foot. Played from the crease, played the price, and even him, Alex Hales of Alauddin Babu. Good-looking shots when 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 came in through the offside. He needs to get going. Alauddin Babu also among the wickets in the recently concluded MCL. Top wicket taker in the tournament, picking up 19 wickets.
Quick off the surface. Saif Hassan looking to slash that one. Got a deep point, deep square leg and deep mid-wicket in place. Mid-off and mid-on inside the circle for someone like Mukidul. So the idea will be to bang in the surface, maybe back of a leg delivery, and hope the surface to do something.
They've lost 2 wickets early on, but they do have the batting depth, especially the skipper, Nurul Hassan, who's been in very good touch. In the NCL, he ended up scoring 266 runs. So he's expected to come in next. Hostel Shah, also Mahdi Hassan, player of the series against the West Indies in a 3-match series. Mohammad Saifuddin, we know how well he can bat. But everybody will be watching out for Nahid Rana. Short one. Has he found the gap? Yes, he has. Nicely played. Didn't try to hit it too hard. In control, just away from the fielder to his right for a boundary.
That was nicely placed by 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. He knew the fielder at short fine leg was inside the circle, and there was a fielder at deep square leg. Never try to hit that hard, rather guide that one. Great execution. Waited for it till the last moment and knew where the fielders were. Good comeback by Mukidul. Quick run taken, direct hit, could have been interesting.
Just to the right of the fielder, but in front of him, he had to come and grab it. Shy at the non-strikers. Could have been tight.
Swing and a miss by Saif Hassan. 7 coming from it of Mokidul's over. After 7, Rangpur 56 for 2. Partnership, we mentioned how partnership can turn things around for the batting side. However, the previous BPL edition, we have seen teams batting second caught the edge. Out of 22 matches, teams batting second have won 17 of those last year in Mirpur. Nazmul to continue, gave away 5 runs from his first over. Someone who looks to bowl a lot quicker. Single taken.
Yeah, we've seen in the first match the captain deciding to bowl first after winning a toss. Even in this second match, 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 winning a toss and deciding to bowl first. So feel a little bit more comfortable chasing.
Nicely bowled. Otherwise, we mentioned a lot about the NCL T20 prior to this BPL. Emerged as a great platform, not only for the players like Alauddin Babu or maybe Kamrul Islam Rabbi, the likes of Azizul Hakim Tamim. You mentioned about Jishan Alam, and then there's someone like Ariful Islam. These are exciting cricketers. Do you really feel this NCL T20 should be played even before the players draft of the BPL in order for the team owners to have a look at these players and maybe rope in before the tournament?
Well, it all depends, Mazhar, because it's the time frame. Do you have the window? Because you know that the Bangladesh team just got back from the Caribbean. There is a preparation for the team to be ready. It all depends. If there is time, if there is a possibility, then why not? But to have a tournament before this edition of BPL, a T20 tournament, I think that's a really good thing that has happened. Giving them opportunity. Down the leg side. Giving them opportunity to excel in each and every department. And then with the form that they showed in that tournament, they can execute their plans even better in this edition of Bangladesh Premier League. Yeah, way down the leg side.
And darting in, Nazmul. End of a very good over from this left-arm spinner. Just 3 from it. Rangpur 59 for 2 after 8. Good comeback from Dhaka Capitals in the last couple of overs, keeping things tight. Amir Hamza to continue. Down the leg side, wide given. He's got those variations, Amir Hamza. And bowl those a lot quicker as well, getting those turns at times, drift as well. Straight to the fielder, dot ball.
Well, he needs to show a little bit better discipline because he went for 14 runs in his first over. That's very expensive. I can understand the variation that he offers, but he has to be spot on in terms of line and length again on a shorter side, and he gets away with it. It's a little bit quicker. 99.5, the quickest. You look at the release. There is a bit of a drift and it moves in the air. He is a spinner. Again on a shorter side. Will pick up an easy single. Yeah, he has the variety and the skills. The ball moving in the air. Just from the top of the finger, the index finger, the first one, then the flipper. And then looking at the seam position, it should drift away from the left-hander.
bowling a lot quicker. Yeah, just looking at those variations. Not trying to turn the ball, Amir Hamza, rather trying to float it in the air with those in and out swing against the right-hander. Might work well for him. We've seen how 𝗏𝗛𝗺𝗃 bowled in the previous over. Again, just outside the off stump. It's been a very good over so far from this left-arm spinner.
Yeah, it's a good over. Just only 4 runs in this over. Remember, he went for 14. So it's a good comeback for Amir Hamza.
Wide, too wide. Yeah, bowler not happy, but the line belongs to the umpire. A bit of hesitation. Fielder at short fine leg was late to react, and in the process, the 2 batters campers through for a single. End of over number 9, 6 coming off it. And at the moment, Rangpur Riders are 65 for 2 after 9. 2 batters, 𝗧 and 𝗏𝗃𝗃, putting up 45-run partnership. The current run rate will take them to 144, but I'm sure they must be eyeing someone near 170, maybe 180, as the surface has played a lot better here in Mirpur. Experienced Nazmul Islam Opu to continue. It's been 14 balls since the last boundary. Just one fielder inside the circle on the onside at short fine leg for the right-hander Saif Hassan. Goes for that inside-out shot. Nicely executed. A boundary after a while off the bat of Saif Hassan, and it goes all the way for 6.
Yeah, with that 6, the 50 partnership also up. He's taken some time, but that was a gorgeous looking shot inside out over the top of the cover fielder for the maximum. Yeah, I was just about to mention that he's taking a bit more time in terms of how Iftikhar Ahmed has batted. He's scored 27 of 23, Iftikhar Ahmed. With that 6, he's now moved to 19 of 20, and that's a couple of runs. That's the shot. Beautifully played. Intentions were clear. Inside out, that is a terrific hit.
Very good point made out by Saif Hassan, releasing the pressure off someone like Iftikhar, who loves to play his shots. Someone like Saif also needs to rotate the strike and also look for those boundaries and 6s often. Two 6s so far in this innings. We have seen 29 6s in the first game. Again, trying to make some room. So the intentions are clear now. Both the batters are looking to play those big strokes.
There's a big gap between the fielder at long on and deep mid-wicket. That one straight to the fielder at long on. So you got to play smart cricket here. You got to try to find the gaps. If you can, the boundaries will come quickly. Again, nicely bowled, just tramping him for some room. So you had to really dig it out and play it towards the fielder at long off. Yeah, turning out to be a good over. 6 of the first ball, and then 4 more runs, rather 5 runs in the next 4 deliveries.
Well bowled, 𝗏𝗛𝗺𝗃. A dot ball to end the over. Nevertheless, a good one for Rangpur. 11 coming off it. They are 76 for 2 halfway through the innings.
Well, halfway through, they are on the charge, and there is evidence of the attitude of the batters at the moment. Going at 7.87 runs per over. They're going to try and reach the 180 mark. We've seen that happening in the previous game, and this is no different. Such a lovely pitch to bat on. The batters can trust the bounce, and they have that lovely value addition in the lush outfield over here. Nice combination of shots there for Viz.
And almost feeling about the batters, they could always play like playing in a cement. The ball is getting onto the bat, absolutely no turn at all. Just have to trust the bounce and the angles and go through the line. Some of the shots in the last couple of overs by both these batters have been so good to watch.
Short. Oh, bit of a drag. Not where he intended. Maybe a shot too early. That's why it went forward rather than square of the wicket.
Now also something to keep a close eye on is a dew factor. The last boundary under to our side. Not about tonking, it's about proper cricketing strokes, trusting the pace and the bounce. And 𝗃𝗂𝗃𝗃 at the toss, 𝗬𝗵𝗃𝗃 did mention one reason why his bowling is a dew factor. He's worried about later on in the evening there will be some dew.
Yeah, indeed. We expect that at the end of December, that's for sure. It starts earlier than that, and that will definitely have some influence on how this game progresses. It'll be difficult for the bowlers, particularly the spin bowlers, to get a grip and get the revs on the ball. So they'll be depending more on variation of pace and lines rather than trying to get some purchase out of the wicket. Full toss. No worries about anything off the ground. It is flying away from the ground into the crowd, much to the delight of the fans. 14 runs in that 11th over. Rangpur race away to 90 for 2. 49 for 2 in the power play. Then there's a period of calm. But in the last 2 overs, they really pressed the foot on the gas and they're really charging. Run rate 8.18 at the moment. Look at this. A gift, and he's not going to miss out on that opportunity.
Pretty pictures everywhere, Shamim Chaudhary. What a hit. 𝗃𝗂𝗃𝗃 Ahmed and Saif Hassan has been brilliant. And Saif Hassan just said, thank you very much for the early New Year's gift with that full toss.
Oh, that's helping is on its way. That's wayward. Down the leg side, all he did was swivel round, and 𝗃𝗂𝗃𝗃 can be very powerful. But on that occasion, just using the pace of the ball very nicely for 4 runs.
Smart batting. Fine leg in the circle. 𝗃𝗂𝗃𝗃 Ahmed knew about it. Gentle pace. Easy shot in the end. I think 𝗃𝗂𝗃𝗃 might contemplate to change the field. Third man's come to the circle. And mid-off drops back.
Short, and he swivels round. This time round, it's in an area where no one can protect it.
Pace and bounce can be your enemy sometimes as a bowler, and this is a perfect example. And when it comes to having third man fine leg in the circle, either it has to be full, or most of the time it has to be Yorkers. The easy shot in the end, and 𝗃𝗂𝗃𝗃 Ahmed, who has been batting really well, making sure he got enough bat. The last 14 deliveries, 33 runs.
Oh, that's dug out very nicely. It was a little awkward, but the manner in which he executed that shot tells you he's brimming with confidence.
Also, the conditions out there for batters are so good. Partnership is 80 of 60, and with that 2 runs, brings up the 100 for Rangpur. They are well on their way to get the 180, 190, even 200. This man stays at the crease.
Going in the same vein as the first match. First half, 7 or 8 runs and over, and then it really started going in the favor of the batters. That's good work. Soft hands, asked his partner for a run, good response. And that is what you need, just ensuring that the scoreboard is rotated on a regular basis.
Yeah, spot on. The ball is not there to be hit for a 4 or a 6, get a single. Keep the scoreboard moving, not easy as a bowler. When it comes to 2 different players, Saif Hassan is far different to 𝗃𝗂𝗃𝗃 Ahmed. 𝗃𝗂𝗃𝗃 Ahmed relies on power. Saif Hassan relies on elegance. So definitely as a bowler, you've got to adjust the lens.
Talking about elegance, that wasn't very elegant. He was just swinging down the line, way inside the line. Sometimes you get a thick outside edge. Have a look at the strong on-off batting of Iftikhar and Saif. It's been a mixture. Lovely caressing through. You're talking about the style, not bludgeoning like Iftikhar.
It has been an exhibition of good shots by these two right-handers.
Oh, controlled shot, allows the ball to come on to him, then tucks it away. Good bit of work in the field. And just a single to finish off that over. 12 from the 12th over, 102 for 2. Well, that 190 you're talking about, Maha, is definitely on the cards now. 11 and over. We've seen the teams go at 14, 15 and over in the last 5. The previous man, full toss, spanked away, and is going to race away from the chasing fielder. That's a loose delivery. Got the treatment it deserved.
The last few overs, Dhaka Capitals bowlers have been offering full tosses, many of them to Saif Hassan, and he's playing it all around the ground. What a shot. Not a massive gap between the short extra cover fielder and the long off. Placement was picture perfect.
Oh, he digs it out. Just one bump to the bowler on his follow through. Saif Hassan personifies elegance when he's batting. It's more the longer version player initially, but then has corrected his little attacking strokes and has come good in this one. Another juicy full toss. This time maybe trying to hit it too hard in the process, not getting to time it.
What Nazmul Islam is trying to do is bowl full to the Yorker length, not letting the batsman get underneath and go straight as possible. And I reckon with Saif Hassan, he can actually bowl the length delivery. But against Iftikhar, it's a different story. He's waiting for anything fuller to go over the top. This is where the smartness of the bowler, who has been in the system for a long time, Nazmul, but he'll have his work cut out against this man on screen.
Not only that, he'll have to work with a wet ball, and when you're trying to bowl a Yorker, it's such a fine line between a full toss and half volley. It's got to be in between, right in the block hole. And done well, chopped it away. Good bit of support in the field. That's what you need when the batters are looking for quick runs.
Yeah, Fizz did well to get down. Iftikhar Ahmed opening up his front leg, trying to go over straight. But Nazmul Hussain was equal to the task by bowling it slightly shorter. Nazmul Islam.
And he gives the ball a little bit of air, a little bit of drift, getting it closer, not really reading the pace of that ball. And in the process has not allowed the batter to really go with a powerful shot. 7 runs already in this 13th over. Crowd engrossed, knows that they're on the big screen. Oh, inside out, but can't find the gap on that occasion. Dot ball to finish that over. 13 done, 109 for 2. The perfect platform, 8.53, the current run rate, with 8 wickets in hand, 8 overs, 7 overs to go after this. Lot to play for the batters. And there he goes. Now, this is swirling in there. Fielder coming underneath that one, lining up and taking a catch. They needed that breakthrough, and it's been achieved by Alauddin Babu.
A good change of pace by Alauddin Babu, taking all the pace off. And Saif Hassan, I thought he did the right thing, trying to pick up mid-wicket. Maybe not the right end when you see the long part of the boundary. But still, when you are settled in as a batter, you see the off-cutter, you will go for it. Exactly what he did, but just stopped on the pitch. Alauddin Babu, he's been taking wickets the entire 2024 in the Bangladesh first-class structure. Continue to do so for Dhaka Capitals. Hassan gone for 40, 109 for 3, Rangpur Riders.
The partnership that was looking very threatening, 8-9 runs, has been broken, and broken at a time when they feel that they've got just their foot in. Dhaka team want to get another wicket quickly. 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗀𝗃, 3 and 4 runs in his 16th innings in the BPL. And one gets two, they say sometimes, Maha, and they should be hoping for that.
100% confirmation of Saif Hassan's wicket. The right next delivery for the first ball to 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 was an off-cutter. Using all his experience, Alauddin Babu not giving any pace. The bowlers who have got hit, went round the park, have given pace. And Alauddin Babu is mixing it up really well. Into his second over, already 2 for 10.
Alauddin Babu for Rangpur division, when he played for Rangpur division in the NCL, recently concluded NCL, top wicket taker with 19 wickets. And he's continuing the good work. He's taken 2 for 11, exemplary. Under duress, when the batters are looking to get quick runs, he has come back and broken that threatening partnership. Waits on that. Quick run taken. Scurried through, thinking of a second. Not a wise option.
Plenty of slow deliveries, and last couple of deliveries he gripped on the pitch, and this is the confirmation when it comes to the dew factor. Probably a tiny little bit, maybe building on later in the evening we might much more. This is where 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃's side will want the dew. On the other hand, Nurul Hassan and his boys would not want it to come and ruin their party.
I had to reach for that. Even then, he got enough in that flurry of that shot, with opening his arms and going right through that shot. Wide delivery, and the manner in which he found that gap was absolutely top class.
The first 4 balls in this over were all off cutters. The 5th delivery, pace on 130.2, and he pays the price. Plenty of width. 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 just extended his arms, middle of the bat, found the gap. A welcome boundary to break the shackles.
Very annoyed with himself. Alauddin Babu, understandably so. Bowled with a lot of heart. Bringing some hope for his team. And a good ball to come back with. Just a single run. 7 from that over. 116 for 3. Well, this partnership now building up between Iftikhar and then 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Iftikhar going great guns, 43 of 34. Really held the innings together. A little bit of breeze blowing across the ground here. Once again, angling down leg side, trying to make use of that angle, not quite succeeding because of that extra bit of bounce of that delivery from Muqidul.
And he has been impressive, the amount of bounce he's been getting off this pitch. Muqidul coming round the wicket to the left-hander. Such an ease in action. Runs in, just ambles in, and all of a sudden at the last moment gears it up and lets it go with a good follow-through. Or Iftikhar Ahmed, deep mid-wicket, deep square, a long on, sweeper cover, and third man of the fielders saving the boundary.
Oh, he goes big time, but he does not really make the requisite contact. In a way, if it did, it might have gone to hand.
Yeah, hurried on to Iftikhar. Again, evidence of Muqidul being that nippy fast bowler. Almost 137 clicks the last one. And rightly so, Iftikhar Ahmed is trying to eye the leg side boundary. Just a 64-yard hit. In the end, was beaten for pace.
Intelligent change of pace, and even the bounce from a similar kind of length. Been able to skid some balls through. He's been able to get some extra bounce off the turf. Always a surprise element for the batters. From the edge of the crease, slow one, telling the batsman, you produce the power to get some runs. All they can muster is another single.
Has started really well, Muqidul. Just 3 singles in the first 3 deliveries. He wanted to finish strong. It won't be easy when you have a player like Iftikhar Ahmed, who's trying to eye the leg side boundary. 44 of 35 so far. I'm pretty sure this will be targeted. That's my gut feeling.
Awful toss. The last thing you wanted after you've bowled 3 balls which gave away only 3 runs is to offer a full, juicy full toss to a man in form.
And I'm sure the umpires in the middle would like to have a look again of the height of that full toss. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 did really well to get some bat to it. Slow ball, got it all wrong, young man, Mukidul. Very close, very close. I think the umpires in the middle are quite happy at the moment. Easy boundary in the end.
Yes, just feel that he's trying to slow the ball down by trying to roll his fingers like an off cutter, or off spinner, and the ball being a little soggy, just could not control that ball, and the height was, well, they might be having a look at that. From a square on.
Above waist height 𝗵𝗼. Keep it rolling through. Keep it rolling through. The batter is bent, so it's a fair delivery. Thank you. It's a fair delivery. Fair delivery.
Well, we're set to go. That was a fair delivery. You can see it's about the waist high, but he's got his legs bent. So it's when you're standing a normal height, if it's over the waist, that would be considered a no ball.
The umpire from Sri Lanka, 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, experienced man. I think the third umpire got it wrong. At the point of impact, I thought 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 was crouching a bit. If he had been his normal height, I thought it would be probably just under his waist.
Oh, smashed it over the head of his partner at the other end. But once again, really possibly timing a little awry.
He's targeting the mid-wicket boundary, isn't he? He's been trying really hard. At the moment, Mukidul's bounce has been the enemy for 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃.
Eight runs already in this over. The last ball coming up. He's not going to hang about. Going to go big. Looking around, Kushdil 8 of 6. Oh, good ball. Crampton for space. All he can do is tuck it away for a single. 9 runs at the end of the 15th over. 125 for 3.
We are into the business end of this innings for Rangpur Riders. They're 125 for 3. Between 7 to 15 overs, they have done well. 76, losing just 1 wicket. And the bowler is greeted by a big 6 by Kushdil. Alauddin Babu was right in the arc of Kushdil. And the left-hander just launched onto it down the ground for the maximum.
They're just clearing his right leg in the slot, and he nails it. Top shot to start the over. They would need some big hits because at the moment they're going at a run rate of 8.64. On this track, you got to put the foot on the accelerator, especially in the last 5 overs. 7 wickets in hand. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 only played 8 deliveries, moved to 15. A lot will depend on 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, who's well set on 49 of 37.
Change of field, deep square leg comes inside the circle. There's a short fine leg as well for the left-hander. Poor delivery, well disguised. Looking for the single. Gets it in the end. Non-striker was off and running once Kushdil made a contact with that one.
I thought he was struggling at the non-strikers, and if the throw had been a little bit better or straighter, perhaps they might have been in business. It's a slower delivery. Nazmul Islam Opu shy at the stumps, it's not even there. Yeah, could have been straighter.
𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 handed straight to the fielder at long off. just one short of his 50 as Alauddin Babu picked up his second wicket of the game. He has been in terrific form, this experienced seamer. Roll of the fingers again. Iftikhar's eyes lit up when he saw that one. Just couldn't connect properly as Tanzid Hassan completes an easy catch in the end. Iftikhar Ahmed departs after scoring 49 of 38. Rangpur 132 for 4.
Bowling in different lengths. He's mixed it up nicely. Right, it's Nurul Hassan, the skipper, on strike.
In and out. Fielder at point. Just missed the sight. There to be take.
Eskanazi could not hold on to it. Could have been another wicket here. Straightforward chance. In and out.
Alauddin Babu could have had his fourth. Hands on head. But he bowled well. Gave away 25 runs onto his third over now. Those roll of the fingers and slowers and cutters coming in quite handy for the right arm seamer. Got a short fine leg and short square leg in place inside the ring. Goes for that slower again. Played that shot a bit early, 𝗂𝗃𝗃. And looking for the second. Does well in the end.
Yeah, what a good comeback this is from Alauddin Babu. Remember, the first ball that he bowled in this over went for a 6. He could have had 2 in this over. Alauddin Babu, excellent leading wicket taker in the NCL T20 competition when he picked up 19 wickets. Economy was even outstanding, less than 6 runs in an over, 5.5 runs in an over. He's been simply brilliant with the ball and has shown why he has done so well. Even tonight, he's picked up 3 for 27.
The umpires are checking whether it was a short run or not. Need to check for it from the bowler's end. I think he's done well. Good basic shown. Dragging the bat. Youngsters watching to have a closer look at it. What a spell Alauddin Babu is having. 3 for 27. He's worked on his fitness during that break just before the NCL T20. Worked on his variation. Had the opportunity to speak with him before this BPL. Interestingly, he mentioned the fact that he worked on his mental fitness as well. And roll of the fingers. Outstanding bowling from this experienced campaigner. 11 and a wicket coming off it. Rangpur 136 for 4 after 16. Dhaka Capitals bowlers did well in the last couple of overs, picked up 2 wickets and squeezed things up. For Rangpur Riders, looking for that late launch. We're into the 17th over of the innings as the 𝗃𝗃 comes in. Length delivery, shot outside off. Just held that away, Khushdil Shah, for a boundary off the first ball of the 𝗃𝗃.
Yeah, they like it, they like it. He can be a very difficult customer. It was short and wide, nicely picked up, making sure he puts it away from that fielder at deep third. Really nicely placed.
Lower shot delivery. Once again finding the gap, Khushdil Shah. There's 2 fielders in the deep at deep square leg and deep mid wicket, and he pierced the gap quite comfortably in the end.
A poor delivery because the first one was a short and wide on the offside. Again, this is on the shorter side. But this time he's pulled it into the ground and making sure he bisects those two fielders at deep square leg and deep mid-wicket. What a lovely shot that is. So a couple of boundaries to start the over.
He's gone for 2 boundaries of his first 2 balls. Where's gonna he bowl now? Another slow delivery. Coming around the wicket to the left-hander. With the angle, the left-arm seamer. Mohammad Saifuddin is all padded up. Change of angle again for the fizz for the right-hander, Nurul Hasan Chauhan. He was the leading run scorer for Rangpur in the NCL T20, batted well. Another brilliant slower from this master.
Yeah, important for Nurul Hasan Chauhan to ensure that somehow he can get 𝗃𝗄𝗃 on strike. It's a good delivery, yes. Mustafizur Rahman, the cutter. Extra bounce also could have rolled on to the stumps. Just cramping him for room. There was a bit of a chat straight away. 𝗃𝗄𝗃 walks across and have a few words. Maybe just telling him, okay, don't look to hit big shots. Maybe just try to get me on strike. He's hitting them nicely. He's already picked up a couple of boundaries in this over.
Goes for the tram and does it quite comfortably and elegantly. 1 bounce over the fence for 4.
Oh, that is brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. Seen the innovation, especially in this format. We see them in Test match cricket. The ramp. Look at that. The time he gets, and then the placement outside the off stump, but he's put that away down the leg side over the fielder at short fine. Clever, effective.
Again, slow delivery outside the off stump, finds the gap again. It's been an expensive over so far. 4 boundaries coming off it. 17 runs off the fizz over. After 17, Rangpur 153 for 4. The previous over from Mustafizur Rahman, he went for 17. It's the most expensive over so far in this innings. Alauddin Babu to continue. 3 for 28 from his 3. Again, roll of the fingers, Kuldil Shah. Not afraid to give the strike back to Nurul, who's looking good as well from the other end.
At 22, the partnership in just 10 deliveries between these two. Picking up a couple of boundaries in the previous over, both the batters. He's a fine batter, and he's been a successful captain for his team, winning the GSL, the Global Super League in the Caribbean, the inaugural tournament. Rangpur Riders going to win that one, NCL T20 also, Rangpur division. And they somehow managed to put bat to ball. It was wide and it'll go over to the boundary. To 4 more.
Not the best of delivery with the fielder at short third inside the circle. All Nurul needs to do, just put some bat onto it. Looking to make some room. Does well in the end. Needs to bowl a lot closer to the batter. Yeah, he knew it.
You have to really reach out, reach for it. Enough on the bat to get it fine to the boundary.
Moves towards the offside. Once again, that improvisation from Nurul Hasan Chauhan working really well for Rangpur. Another boundary.
Well, he's not going to leave it to 𝗂𝗫𝗄𝗽. He's decided that it's time for him to put the foot on the accelerator. That is his fourth boundary, 2 in the previous over. Who goes inside the line, exposing all three stump, knowing that he'll be trying to bowl the slower delivery outside the off stump. Enough on the bat, and hoiks it over for another boundary. This is good cricket. This is smart cricket from Nur Hassan.
Change of field now. Backward point at deep comes inside the circle. There's long off, long on in place. Fine leg still inside the circle.
Wide ball.
Balls wide, moved a bit. Nur Hassan Chauhan forced the bowler to bowl a bit wider, but the line belongs to the umpire.
17 in the previous over, already 10 in this over. There's been good going for Rangpur Riders. 163 on the board. Look at that strike rate, 283 for Nur Hassan. He's only faced 6 deliveries. Again a wide, went down the wicket. Struggling with his line and length in this over.
Must mention the fact that it's so pleasing to see the surface, how it played throughout the day. We have seen in the first game 197 was chased, and now 164 for 4. 2 more overs to go after this. Once again, we are hoping for another high-scoring affair here. Roll of the fingers again. Plays that really well. Outstanding execution from Nur Hassan Chauhan. He's on a roll now.
Lovely piece of timing. And even better, the placement. We spoke about the surface. The pitch itself has been very good for batting. But what about the outfield? Electric, isn't it? The moment it goes to the gap, the fielders had no chance whatsoever. Even the fielder in the deep had no chance to stop that one. Very quick outfield. You got full value for the shots that you play, especially in the gaps.
Fuller length delivery. Nur Hassan Chauhan not happy of himself. He felt he missed out on that occasion.
Swing and a miss. Another very good over for Rangpur Riders. 15 already in this over. The crowds have come in big numbers. It's been fantastic atmosphere.
Again, try to guide that. A bit of mix-up. No run taken in the end. A rare dot ball to end the over. 15 coming from it. Alauddin Babu completes his spell. 3 for 43 from his 4. Rangpur 168 for 4 after 18. Crowds being busy throughout the day today with a flurry of 6s and boundaries in the first game and also in this game as well, with 2 batters, 𝗂𝗫𝗄𝗽𝗪 and Nur Hassan Chauhan, taking on the Dhaka Capitals bowlers. 𝗂𝗫𝗄𝗪 started off with a wide delivery outside the off stump. 𝗂𝗫𝗪 wanted to chance his arms. The current run rate would take them to 186. They must be eyeing somewhere near maybe 200.
Yeah, if you can get hold of a few boundaries, why not? Few adjustment in the field. 𝗂𝗫𝗪 not happy because he thought maybe he was in with a chance to pick up another boundary. 30 of 16, a strike rate of 187 for him. Nur Hassan on strike now.
Inside edge. Goes past the fielder at short third. There was a huge mix-up between the wicket-keeper and the 𝗃 standing at short third. 𝗂𝗫𝗪𝗪 not happy. But a welcome boundary for Rangpur.
64 in the last 30 deliveries. Has got this innings going. Bottom edge. It just goes in the gap between the fielder Mustafizur Rahman and Lichun Kumar Das, the keeper.
Who's that? Catch it is the call. Fielder at deep mid-wicket completes an easy catch in the end. 𝗵𝗂𝗫𝗀𝗀 gets his man. Nurul Hasan Chauhan once again trying to cut loose and pays the price.
Yeah, looking to score quickly, looking to pick up boundaries this time. Hitting it straight to the fielder at deep mid wicket. Yeah, it was there. He just couldn't nail it. Straight into the hands for Ashkenazi. Nurul Hasan, after a good-looking cameo, but 25 in 11 comes to an end. 173 for 5.
Mohammad Saifuddin, the new man in for Rangpur Riders. He can hit those big shots. The best of 30 not out. Wide of the crease, 𝗵𝗂𝗫𝗀𝗀 trying to pull that one, getting that top edge. And Alauddin Babu completes an easy catch at short third. What a comeback from Dhaka capital, especially 𝗵𝗂𝗫𝗀𝗀.
He'll be on a hat-trick. 2 in 2 for him. Short one, just a little bit high on the bat. Splice. And straight to the field at short third. Really good from Muqeedul Islam. He picks up another one. The Mohammad Saifuddin gone for naught. 173 for 6.
It was a hat-trick delivery. Attempted Yorker. Well played in the end by the new batter Sheikh Mahdi.
A really good over. He's picked up 2 in this over, 2 in 2 balls. This is the last one. Splicing it, trying to play the pull shot a little bit too high on the bat, and goes straight to the hands of Alauddin Babu at short third. He's not happy.
Once again, banged it short in the air. Fielder at mid-off drops it. Tanzid Hassan Tamim, what have you done? Could have been a run out as well if it was a direct hit. End of an eventful over. 7 and 2 wickets. Could have been 3 after 19. Rangpur 175 for 6. Last couple of overs has been eventful. We are into the final over of the innings. Mustafizur Rahman has got the ball in his hand. Gave away 32 runs, picked up a wicket. He will be up against Khushdil Shah, 31 of 17. He's got a short fine leg, short third in place. Last ball of the previous over.
It's a sitter. He's dropped a sitter.
Once again, creating that angle, bowling wide to the left-hander. Khushdil Shah asking for that wide.
𝗵 of 18. Trying to pick few more boundaries. 175 at the moment. At one stage it looked like they would have gone across 180, 190. Oh yeah, tight. He's got away with that.
Once again, bowling wide. This time, Khushdil Shah connects it really well. 6 over extra cover.
What a shot. What a shot from Khushdil Shah. Again, looking for that wide Yorker. And it's in the slot. He was anticipating that, waiting for it. And he smashes it over the cover for the maximum. Brilliant. 76 meter the distance.
Goes for that again. Back of a length delivery. Fielder at long on. Does well. Tanzid Tamim, who dropped a sitter in the previous over. The umpires will surely have a look at it.
Watch out for that right foot. Yeah. Look like he's okay.
Yeah, well fielded in the end. 3 more balls to go. This time too wide. Yeah, the idea for the batters will be to stood their ground, add that good base, and then go for that launch.
3 more balls to be bowled in this over. 184 on the board. 𝗵𝗺 on strike. He's picked up a 6. 39 of just 20 deliveries. Can he pick up a few boundaries here?
Get that interception points. A lot has been played on the front foot. This time he gets his line and length. Mustafizur Rahman, a rare dot ball. We're into the final over of the innings. 2 more balls to go. Rangpur 184 for 6.
They stand deep in his crease, so he's allowed the ball to come a little bit closer. The boundaries that he has struck. Yeah, one was a short delivery, but the other is a little bit wide, but he's played some magnificent shots. These are the interception points for 𝗵𝗺 tonight.
Full toss. 𝗂𝗫𝗄𝗃 says thank you very much, Mustafizur Rahman. I will plant that all the way to the stands for the maximum. Second 6 of the over.
That is his third 6. They'll also be looking at the height of that ball. What a good connection that is. That is an excellent shot. Another good over in the making here. 15 already in this over with that 6. Top shot. That is a brilliant shot. We're probably looking for the Yorker and then ending up as a low full toss. 190 on the board.
Last ball of the innings. 𝗂𝗫𝗄𝗃 on 45. Wide Yorker, nicely bowled by the Fizz. A single to end the over. 16 coming of the final over. Rangpur Riders will be happy, posting 191 for 6, courtesy of 𝗂𝗫𝗄𝗃's 46 of just 23 deliveries. Last 5 overs, 66 runs, 3 wickets for Rangpur Riders.
Yeah, they'll be pretty pleased with that total of 191, but remember 197 was chased in the first match. We'll have to wait and see how this pan out for them. It's a really good effort, especially from 𝗂𝗫𝗄𝗃, unbeaten on 46 of just 23, to ensure that he scores quickly and ensure that they end up at 191 after the end of the 20th over. Yep, there were runs from Saif Hassan and Iftikhar Ahmed, both looking good, but they got dismissed in quick time. Both of them. Alauddin Babu was the one who kept on picking up wickets, but unbeaten 46 from 𝗂𝗫𝗄𝗃 and a nice little cameo from the skipper. 25 of 11 from Nurul Hassan to ensure they have 191 for 6 after the end of the 20th over.
Yeah, it's a partnership between Saif and Iftikhar. 89 of 70 laid that platform, and then a quick 41 of just 20 between 𝗂𝗫𝗄𝗃 and Nurul, and Iftikhar and 𝗂𝗫𝗄𝗃 adding 23 of 14, helping Rangpur Riders to go on to post that total of 191 for 6 in the end. 6 bowlers used, and the seamers remain the pick of the bowlers. Alauddin Babu 3 for 43 and Muqidul 2 for 27. 1 wicket for the Fizz, but he remained expensive, giving away 48 from his 4 overs. He'll have a job in his hand as they have to come out and chase the target of 192. It's going to be an interesting chase, and we'll take a short break. We'll return with the chase.
Hello and welcome back everyone. This is match number 2, Rangpur Riders taking on Dhaka Capitals, where Dhaka Capitals captain 𝗧 𝗦𝗃𝗃 won the toss, invited Rangpur to come in and have a bat first, and yes, didn't they bat? Mr. Shamima Shah Chaudhary, very good evening to you.
Good evening, Shamannoy. We have a team that has the batters to get those runs. We've seen 2 very high-scoring innings in the first game, 197 being chased down, now 192. What a start in terms of runs for this tournament, and it's really gelled the crowd, it's excited the crowd, and it's been the perfect start of this tournament this year round. And now the chase here is going to be quite tricky, in the sense, from the bowling perspective, there's a wet ball to contend with, and that might go to the advantage of the batters. But Liton Das a little out of sorts with runs. Tanzid Hassan in his BPL career scored 395 runs with 100, best of 116. Oh, wouldn't he like to replicate that today? Liton Das, as I said, bit of a struggle, but he's such a good player. 85 is highest, over 2,000 runs in his BPL career. Just needs to be a little careful the start of the innings, and then he can play his free-flowing shots.
Saifuddin will begin proceedings for the GSL T20 champions, Rangpur Riders, and the field is all set. There's a deep square leg and a deep backward point for the left-handed Tanzid Hassan. Might be tested with the short delivery.
I'm a little surprised there's no one in the slips. The very first delivery, Saifuddin bowling, angling that ball across the left-hander, and bit of a surprise. You'd like to get amongst the wickets early on, just put the seed of doubt in the batter's mind that there is a slip in position, but not so.
Full toss to start off. Good looking cover drive, but well fielded. Again, we'll wait for the confirmation if that one slipped out of the hand.
Sure did, and so early. Well, the ball is new, and it is bright and it's slippery. A little bit of moisture on that, particularly when the bowler tries to even bowl a slow one, rolling of the fingers, not in control. He's lucky. That's some good feeling. That could have gone for a boundary.
Comes charging down the track. Tanzid Hassan doesn't middle it. Interesting how Saifuddin goes about his business with a slight kiss to the ball as he starts the run-up.
Kiss and a crouch before he goes off. Having a little bit of a chat with the umpire. I wonder what that is in aid of. But Saifuddin always there for the team. He's such a lion-hearted bowler. He's been missing his usual performance in the recent past. Such a promising all-rounder. The national fold for quite a while. He's fallen out of the radar quite recently.
Change of pace on offer. They managed to change ends and they are off the mark. Are the Capitals?
They're not very convincingly. There will be concerns early on with the chase here. The need to do is for the 2 openers to put a solid foundation. We've seen in the 3 innings that we've seen so far, wickets going down early, and then the recovery being made by the middle order or the latter order. That's been the trend so far. Essentially, as a team, you want to get off to a flyer without losing too many wickets in the power play.
They will apply caution, but both the batters, they love playing their strokes, express themselves, what they're all about. Oh, that's a lovely delivery from Saifuddin, and there it is, why you need a slip in position.
Indeed. Maybe Nurul Hassan Sohan, after seeing that ball, just shape away, will be interested. Just kept on going away, didn't get behind the line, and so close. Good bowling, good comeback after that loose delivery first up.
Good bowling, good stuff from Saifuddin. Still no slip.
Bringing in all his wealth of experience, realization of the fact that this wicket can be a little tricky because of the dew on it, and he's using that back of length ball very, very well. But still, I want a little bit of attack. Wickets are always going to stem the flow of runs. You need wickets early on.
Now 𝗿𝗂𝗄𝗃𝗃 is also off the mark. Both the batters in singles, makes it 2 for naught after the end of the first. Of the Dutch Bangla Bank Bangladesh Premier League 11th edition, powered by Rocket and Nexus Pay. Target is 192. You never know, you never know. Sheikh Mahdi Hassan, known for bowling with the new ball as well. 63 wickets, best of 4 for 22. Can cause damage. Won't be surprised if the batters try and take him on. Was in the air, not in control, through the gap. Easily be back for the couple.
Mahdi Hassan is not going to be too unhappy with that, because he did manage to induce the edge. Thankfully, it was in areas where there were no fielders, but it was in the air for a while. That is something of a moral victory for him.
Bangladesh Premier League moving on to its 11th edition. Started off back in 2012, and you and 𝗿𝗄𝗃𝗃 Khan, you've been through it all, you've seen it all. But what again fails to amaze me and still living on is the thrill of the crowd, the excitement in the air. Full packed Mirpur Sher-e-Bangla.
You can never get away from the excitement that envelops you once you're in the middle. You got a whole big packed stadium. Look at that. Enjoying the cricket, getting ready for the next month. And ooh, that was in the air for a while. A little bit of excitement for the crowd and for us. Yeah, just going back to that point, that because of that first close game and because of the high run, this augurs well for another good and exciting BPL.
Almost carried, just short of Rakibul, diving to his right. The left arm spinner. Flat, inviting the batters to come forward with the drive.
None of the shots that have been played, the runs have come. But none of the shots played so far in this over from Sheikh Mahdi have been from the meaty part of the bat. It's been thickish outside part of the bat, thickish inside part of the bat. So all in all, just the 4 runs, and in the power play, something's got to give here. I feel there's a bit of pressure on 𝗿𝗃𝗃𝗃.
Bit of a shimmy causes the wide. I absolutely, completely agree with you. Not from the meaty part of the bat. Moral victory for the bowler.
You're content so far to just make the runs now. That is not on. Last thing you want to do, Mr. Taylor, is to say, yeah, sorry, he says to the bowler, but bonus runs for the batting unit.
And all you need is a bit of fortune. Here it comes. Yeah, misjudged the ball completely and then slipped. Gifting a boundary. Definitely, the bowlers are never happy with those. Does the job for the batting team. Pressure released. Single to end the over. Spoils the over. 10 runs off it. 12 without loss. Dhaka Capitals. Still need 180. 2 overs bowled. Nurul Hasan Chauhan does have options. Has plenty of options. Play with. And it's going to be Rakibul Hasan, the left arm spinner. 11 wickets in 14 matches. Starts off darting one end but wide. He's played very well in the recently concluded NCL T20 as well.
Yeah, and that's been such a wonderful performance by some of the players in the NCL, and coming at the right time. just prior to the BPL, just honing their skills, getting to play competitive level, and that's been a wonderful platform to base your play for the big league, the BPL now. And I think that NCL T20 competition has done wonders. Friend of yours?
I don't mind, but I think looking for the mouse. Mentioned the cat and mouse game.
No. Hey.
It's been a quiet period of play. I can understand that. There is a bit of concern for Liton Kumar Dash and Tanzid Hassan. Tanzid a bit fortunate so far. But now with the run rate at 5.57 and the power play overs on, something like that's on the card, but the striking outside, I suspect, outside the line of the off stump. They might consider review. I don't think it's going to be a wise option. Yeah, Nur Hassan Chauhan showing that's outside off.
That could be the only thing that caused some doubt. Oh, they've taken it. Bowlers convinced the captain. Will be referred upstairs. TV umpire 𝗂𝗍𝗂𝗂 𝗂𝗧.
Tarampati director, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is not out. I've checked the feet, fair delivery, front on first, please. Ball appears to be missing the bat. Can I confirm that with Ultra Edge, please? Keep it rolling through. Keep it rolling through. Flat line as the ball passes the bat. I'm satisfied, no bat involved. Ball tracking when ready, please.
Still building, sir.
Copy that. Waiting for the ball tracker, Ravi.
Here he comes, go.
The original decision is not out. Ball pitching outside off, impact outside, going back to Ravi on field. Ravi, you are going to stay with your not out decision. You're on screen, you can signal now.
And what that means is they've lost a review. Only the third over. Should go with the wicket-keeper.
The wicket-keeper, the captain, was telling the bowler it was outside, impacting outside. But eventually he got convinced by Rocky Bull. Bit of a surprise, and he's going to rue that because the lost review might just come back to bite them later on when a crucial review needs to be taken.
Must tell you, what I like is the facial expression on Nur Hassan Chauhan. Short, cut, dive to the right, single allowed. Reason I said that was was a eye contact and some assurance given from the captain. It's all right.
Did you just describe that shot as a shortcut? There's no shortcut to the boundary. It was stopped very well.
Short, pulled. There it goes to the boundary and spoils the over again in the last delivery. 7 off it. And after 3, Dhaka Capitals are 19 without loss. At the end of the third over, Rangpur Riders innings was going on with full of events. Dhaka Capitals are pacing themselves well, putting a price tag on the wickets.
Yeah, price tag on your wickets so important because the 2 wickets that went down there, about 11 runs short at the same period of time. What they have is Liton Dash will be sort of feeling a little more at ease after that boundary to get focused. Even there, you could see he was just not quite sure of the shot he was going to play. He's moving forward and back, trying to upset the rhythm of the bowler, eventually squirting the ball away. Not a very convincing looking shot. That's been the problem with Lee-ton so far. The average turn this match is 0.9, and earlier in match 1, 1.8, tells you that dew has taken effect.
Yes, swept. There's no one there. Played it with the angle, helped it on its way. Boundary of Tanzila Tamim's bat.
Can ill afford. We're talking about the lack of turn. It's not turning at all. Despite the revs given, he carries on with the angle. It's simple enough for him to just wait for that to come to him and then just put it away in the open areas for a comfortable boundary.
That bit late, running the first one. Made it on time. You mentioned dew, and it is quite evident. Having said that, both Shak Mahdi and Rakibul aren't the biggest spinners of the ball. They like to skid it on. Ready 7 runs of this over.
If they're skiddy bowlers, then I think they should try and use the angles properly. They're depending on a bit of turn and it's not coming. It's going to play into the hands of the batters. Have to be very careful with that.
Mixed over. 4 done. 26 without loss. Yeah, an over of spin each between Mahdi Hassan and Rakibul Hassan. I think that should be enough for Noor Hassan Chauhan. Indicator maybe he should go back to seam. He has options in Nahid Rana. Has Kamrul Islam Rabbi been in rhythm? Yes. Part of the GSL T20 winning side, the Rangpur side, of course, and a pretty good NCL also. Short one. It is a skyscraper as 3 fielders converge. Spilled. Saifuddin it was.
That was a good effort. Must give Saifuddin credit for that. He might be disappointed. You can see the pat on the back from the skipper, because he came and covered a lot of ground. The ball was swirling in the air. Not the easiest to take. Have another look at it. Ball spinning after it leaves the bat. Swirling in the air. He comes round, gets to it, does the hard part, but cannot latch on. Good effort. I think he should have done better. Should have at least made it into the cups of the hand. Just went through.
Completely understand what you're saying, but he made the ground in time. Nicely timed, nicely placed. Kuzdil's there. They come back for the second.
I thought that was going for 4. I'd have said that's rubbing salt into the wound, because he could have got a wicket in the previous delivery and then the batter hits him away. He's got 2 runs. I tell you what, it's still a bit nervy from Lee-ton Daj, despite the fact that he's going over 100 strike rate. Not very convincing, not very comfortable.
In the air. Thick outside edge. Will run away. 4 runs.
Kamrul might feel that he deserved a little more than that. Again, Lee-ton Daj not going full hog at that one. Got the thickish outside part of the bat on a kind of a half sort of drive, half cut kind of shot. Still got 4 runs, and he's wondering, scratching his head, how did that transpire? How did that come about? I thought I bowled a decent enough delivery. But relief for Lee-ton Daj. He's getting the runs. 21 of 17 so far.
Oh yes, Spalding, it sounded great. Lens in the stands. Lazy elegance of Lee-ton Daj. Hitting a 6.
That is what we expect from Lee-ton Daj. Looking at his bat, but I tell you what, those runs that came some streaky has given him the confidence to go for the short one. He was in control of the shot, no question about that. All the way to the delight of the spectators. Is he going to open up now?
This is the key with good players, is that they take a bit of time, but once they get into the groove, they'll completely snatch away the game from you.
Indeed, Shravan. I think particularly great players just take a couple of deliveries to get their confidence levels back if they're struggling.
Dot ball as we are back to end the 𝗂𝗺𝗃𝗃 Rugby over. 13 of it after 5. Dhaka Capitals 39 without loss.
What Dhaka Capitals did well so far is not to lose any wicket. They are 39 without loss after 5 in chase of 192. Posted by Rangpur. 2 openers, 𝗵𝗺𝗽𝗀𝗃𝗃, some more enterprising of the 2 in the middle, 27 of 20. 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗃, 10 of 10. Mohammad Saifuddin to continue. Gave away just 2 runs from his first over. Poor delivery. Dot ball to start with.
It's not a bad start. 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗃 has struggled with his timing. But it's good to see Liton Kumadars getting back in some sort of form. 27 of 20. Target of 192. 153 from 89 required. The required run rate is shot up. It's gone up of more than 10 runs in an over. 10.31.
Looking for the room. Saifuddin tried to follow the batter. Down the leg side, given as wide. 4 bowlers used so far by skipper Nurul Hasan Chauhan.
Wickets in hand will always help the team's cause. Not going to be an easy chase. But it's a good partnership. It's a good opening partnership. Just laying the foundation for the others to cash in.
What a shot. Tanzit Tamim. Stand and deliver. Straight as an arrow. Gorgeous 6.
That's what he is capable of doing, Tanzit Hasan Tamim. He's a promising cricketer. And when he gets going like that, then watch out. What a lovely hit that is. Back past the bowler. He's nailed that beautifully.
Hasn't had the best of time in the West Indies with the bat. Lower bouncer. Well disguised by Saifuddin. Otherwise, you were at the Caribbeans during Bangladesh's tour of West Indies. 3-0 win over West Indies in the shortest form of the game. Definitely a big boost for Bangladesh in this format.
Yeah, that particular performance should inspire the youngsters from Bangladesh to see what the seniors have done. West Indies ranked at number 4, Bangladesh way down at the bottom, and they went on to do the Bangla wash by winning 3-0, a clean sweep. Incredible result, because the few important and senior campaign are missing out. Jackarelli, I thought, was a find of the tour. Not only the T20 International, but also in the test matches, he was simply brilliant. Shamim Hussain, the left-hander, down the order, was also outstanding. You got to give credit to the bowlers. I thought the bowlers really put their hands up to be able to go and did what they did in not only the T20 International, but also throughout the series. 87-meter. That is a fine hitter from the youngster, Tanzit Hasan.
Comes down the track, takes it on the full, gets that outside edge and gets the boundary. Back past the fielder at short third.
Yeah, with that boundary, 50 on the board for Dhaka. And I think it's the first time we have seen so far in the power play a team has gone past 50. Making some room and just getting past that fielder at short third. It's a very quick outfield. Goes to the boundary. It's turning out to be a good over for Dhaka Capitals.
Mention about the power play score. Yet to lose a wicket as well. Got censored at the last moment, Mohammad Saifuddin. It's been a very good tour for Bangladesh's point of view. Not only the T20I series, the way they bounced back in the Test series after losing the first one. We've seen some competitive cricket in the ODI series as well. Things going well for Bangladesh in the recent times. This BPL will surely help the players to gain more confidence in the coming days. Slow delivery, but Tanzid Hassan Tamim is not going to hold back. Waited there for the last moment and launched onto it. A 6 to end the over, 19 from it. Dhaka 58 without loss after the power play. Power play done and dusted, confirmed by the umpire. Last ball of the previous over, Tanzid Hassan Tamim picked that slow delivery really early.
It sits up nicely and he was waiting for it again down the ground. What a good hit that is. Picked up a couple of sixes in that over, 19 in that over. This gets going. Nahid Rana, fast and furious in the attack.
Down the leg side, but watch out for that speed meter. You mentioned about the likes of Zakir Ali, Shamim Hussain. What about this man, Nahid Rana?
He was the quickest from both sides, quickest of the lot. And especially the people who came on to watch, they just wanted to watch him bowl. Wanted to see how quick he was. And in the end, he was the quickest from both sides. What a find for Bangladesh. What a find. This was simply brilliant. Bowled with a lot of pace and also accuracy. Nahid Rana. Change of angles round the wicket to the left-hander.
Length delivery. Still interested about that speed meter. It's gonna let, yep, 142.8. It's gonna go upwards as the day progresses here. What a find for Bangladesh cricket. Outstanding bowler, a young prospect.
Yeah, sheer pace. And he's already played 6 Test matches. He's picked up 20 wickets. Best of 5 for 61.
Banged in delivery. That I'm not happy. Tanzid Tamim asking for the point. Yeah, it's also good to see the team management taking good care of someone like Nahid Rana with that rotation policy coming in. He plays Test match cricket, he played one-day cricket, and now recently he's obviously the choice for the T20 format as well.
Bangladesh now has the liberty to ensure that they can give some rest to the seam bowlers. Shot, beautifully played. It's cut off in the deep. They'll come back for the second. There's a good bunch of seamers available. Leader of the pack has to be Taskin Ahmed. Again, was pretty decent in that first match. Yes, ended up on the losing side, but he picked up 3 wickets. Looked very impressive. It's also good to know that Ibadat Hussain is available and will be in action sooner than later. Hassan Mahmood was brilliant. Also saw Shoriful Islam bowl really well in the Caribbean. We've got a really good bunch of seamers.
Quick run taken. And it's good to see they take a lot of pride representing Bangladesh. The band of brothers, whenever I speak to 𝗂𝗑𝗪𝗏 or maybe Nahid Rana, they always speak about others, not themselves, backing each other. That has been the highlight of this Bangladesh pace battery for the last couple of years now.
If you see that performance in the Caribbean, especially in the T20 International, it looked like that Bangladesh coming of age, elevated themselves to bring them to that level to ensure they go and win matches overseas. Again, bit of pace here from Nahid Rana. And remember, we saw him first in Pakistan. He was quick, he was very quick. Ended up picking up a win in West Indies also in a test match. 148 clicks, the last delivery, the quickest of the lot. 63 without loss.
The required run rate is inching towards 10 runs per over. They're going at a rate of 9 runs per over in chase of 192, 63 without loss after 7. It's been a very good start. Sheikh Mahedi to continue. Someone like Liton Das, who led Bangladesh with a 3-0 whitewash win over West Indies in the T20I series.
And this is turning out to be a very good partnership. I know the required run rate has just gone under 10 runs in an over. But with two set batters in the middle and the batting lineup that they have, they would still be thinking they're in with a chance. 128 from 77. We called a wide down the leg side. It's important now for these two batters to realize that, yes, you don't really want to leave it to the others. You're the ones who are set now. Tanzid, 30 of 19 only. Liton, 30 of 24. It's a very good partnership.
On the left side, probably some pad on it. Really like the way these two batters constructing their innings. Seen well, Nahid Rana in the previous over gave away just 5. Taking their time, at the same time waiting for those odd bat deliveries. In the air, top edge, fielder at point, in contention. Takes it quite comfortably, Saif Hassan. The first wicket falls for Dhaka Capitals. It came off the bowling of Sheikh Mahedi.
Mehdi Hasan was the player of the series in the T20 International against West Indies. And he's the one who breaks this opening partnership. Eyeing to play it on the onside, just probably catching the bottom of the bat. And in the end, a pretty straightforward chance to Saif Hassan. He says, thank you very much. He's happy, why not? Tanzid goes for 30. Dhaka 65 for 1.
Sheikh Mahedi manages to break that opening partnership, removing Tanzid Tamim. Habibur Rahman Chauhan, the new batter for Dhaka Capitals. This guy can hit big sixes. The best of 43. Is at a terrific NCL T20, was among the top 5 run getters, scoring 259 runs in 7 innings. Goes for that right away. This is what he's capable of.
The first delivery he faces, he smashed it out of the park for the maximum. You mentioned his exploits with the bat in the NCL T20 competition, where he scored 259 runs. He smashed 17 sixes in that tournament, and it starts with a bang. What a shot! What a way to get off the mark.
Cricketer from Sirajganj, used to play corporate leagues in Rajshahi, then moved to Dhaka back in 2020. Not happy with something behind the bowler. I started training at the 𝗃𝗺𝗵𝗃 Cricket Academy. He's a well-known batter in the domestic circuit, can hit those big sixes. Goes for that again. Couldn't connect it properly. Fielder at cover. Completes an easy catch in the end. Steven Taylor is the fielder as Mahdi picked up his second wicket off the over.
Different ball game, isn't it? Up against a quality spinner. You got away with hitting a six of the first ball that he faces. And what he does in the next one, tries to repeat it and knew he was in trouble. Well judged by Steven Taylor. He has to go. Poor shot to get dismissed in that fashion. Gone for 6. 71 for 2.
What an over from Sheikh Mehdi. Picked up 2 wickets, gave away 8 runs from it. Brilliant over. Dhaka Capital 71 for 2 after 8. Nahid Rana to continue. Quick, too quick. Skids off the surface. Steven Eskinazi, the new batter, comes in replacing Habibur Rahman Chauhan.
Quite unnecessary to try to repeat what he did in the first ball that he faced. He pulled the length back. That's good enough. He knew he was in trouble when he attempted to play that big shot. And in the end, a pretty good catch. Yeah, clever, very clever from Mahdi Hassan.
Wide given, huge shout behind the stumps by skipper Nurul Hassan Chauhan. Perhaps trying to distract the umpire. Liton looking good, 30 of 25. He needs to play it long.
All the wide. Now that was the first one. Tanzid Hassan trying to play the big shot. It was really good over because he picked up 2. Again, back of the length and pretty quick also from Nahid Rana. They'll pick up a single.
Eskinazi, born in Johannesburg, South Africa, to an English-born mother and a Zimbabwean-born father. Played for Hampshire junior sides before his family moved to Perth, where he played for Western Australia under 17 and under 19s. Recommended to Middlesex by former England cricketer Chris Smith. Holds dual citizenship for Australia and UK. Immediately plays that ramp shot against someone like Nahid Rana.
Yeah, he has a T20 to his name. Interesting to see how he goes about his job because Dhaka need a partnership here. Opening partnership was 65 and they've lost 2 quick wickets. He needs to be there to steady the ship. Liton Kumar Das has looked good so far.
Looking for that single. Outstanding bowling so far from Nahid Rana. Not trying anything different.
142 clicks there. He comes at you. He hardly gives you a bad delivery. Always on the money. Winning his back. 119 of 68. They need a partnership here. Dhaka Capitals. They lose another wicket here. It can be a little bit more tougher.
Trying to make some room. Too quick. Never easy playing those shots against Nahid Rana. 142.4 clicks.
Well, it was so close to the stumps because he's shying away, exposing all three stumps. Had it been a little bit straighter, he might have been in business. 148.9 clicks. He's racking it up. Nahid Rana.
This is Nahid Rana all about. Smile in his face. Just 2 runs coming off it. Dhaka Capitals 73 for 2. In the air, fielder at long on completes an easy catch in the end. A soft dismissal for 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗃𝗃, and it's Sheikh Mahdi again.
Well, he can't do no wrong. Mahdi Hassan not afraid to toss the ball up to the batter, and he takes the bait. Liton Kumadaj, he'll be disappointed. He thought he was in business. He knew he was in trouble when moment he played that shot. Straight into the hands. So another wicket goes. Liton goes this time. Gone for 31. 73 for 3.
Mahdi Hassan picked up 3 wickets. Farmanullah Safi, the new batter for Dhaka Capitals from Afghanistan. Born in 𝗂𝗵𝗄𝗃, uncapped cricketer. Wide of the crease. A very thinking bowler, Sheikh Mahdi.
They're never in control. Trying to hit it to the top of the fielder at long on. Straight into the hands. Not really going to the pitch of the delivery. Had to play it on the up. And look at the reaction. He's been outstanding. Punch in there.
All of a sudden, Dhaka Capitals are under tremendous pressure. Last 30 balls, 41 runs, 3 wickets. Great comeback from Rangpur Riders. Catching the pace off the ball, huge mix-up. Eshkenazi was off and running, and he gets off the mark as well.
What a good spell this is from Mahdi Hassan. In his last over, he's picked up 3 wickets, have given him 27 runs. So very crucial if the bowlers can come into the attack and start taking wickets. He's exactly done that.
What a delivery! A peach of a delivery from Mahdi to hit the timber of Farmanullah Safi. What a spell he is having. Picked up his 4th wicket.
Playing inside the line and the ball going on to hit the off stump. Peach of a delivery. Coming round the wicket and creating that angle. Had no clue. Brilliant piece of bowling. Excellent from Mahdi Hassan. And he goes for the celebration. He picks up another wicket in this over. Safi gone for 1. 75 for 4.
𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 comes into the middle. As Dhaka Capitals are under tremendous pressure. They lost way in the middle, courtesy of some brilliant bowling by Mahdi Hassan. Picked up 4 wickets, all the 4 wickets that fell of Dhaka Capitals, picked by this off spinner.
And that too after the opening partnership of 65. Remember, the openers laid a solid foundation when they added 65 for the first wicket. But when he came into the attack, he was literally unplayable. What a lovely delivery this is. He's probably just gone back with the arm and going through the defenses. Look at the reaction from the fans. They'll love it. Why not?
He can't believe it. That was a peach of a delivery. Classical off spinner's dismissal, taking that off stump off the left-hander. 4 for 27 from his 3.5 overs, turning things around in favor of Rangpur Riders is Mahdi Hassan. He will bowl the final delivery of his spell. He will be up against 𝗃𝗓𝗃𝗃𝗃. Just got one man inside the circle on the onside at short mid-wicket. There's a deep square leg, deep mid-wicket and long on in place for the left-hander. Watchfully played. Nevertheless, end of a brilliant spell from Mahdi. 4 for 27 from his 4 overs. 75 for 4 are Dhaka Capitals.
Impressive bowling, to say the least. Look at the figures of Sheikh Mahdi Hassan. 4 for 27. And an appeal straight away, trying to reverse it. Rakibul for his second over, and they've gone upstairs.
Kanampatu director, we have a player review for caught behind. On-field decision is not out. Both feet are checked. Fair delivery. We can start with front one first, please. Ball appears to be passing close to the bat. Can I see the outrage, please? Ravi, outrage is building.
Here it is.
There comes the outrage. Keep it rolling through. Keep it rolling through. Keep it rolling. Flatline is the ball, passes the bat. I'm satisfied, no bat involved. You can go back to the on-field umpire, please. Ravi, you are going to stay with your not out decision. Please stand by. You're on screen. You can signal now. You can signal now, Ravi. Ravi, you can signal
Very
now.
good decision from the umpire, Ravinder Williamsuri, and supported by his partner, 𝗂𝗎𝗄𝗃 Sohail at the top. Another review wasted. Nice little tuck away. This is the period of play. They've got to recover from that shock last over. Ma?
Yeah, what a spell, Mahdi Hassan. He had so much guile, so much braveness. And now it's to the two overseas professionals of the Dhaka Capitals to get their seam home. 𝗂𝗑𝗄𝗃 and 𝗃𝗓𝗃. Left arm spinner at the bowler's end. 𝗃𝗓𝗃𝗃 only knows only one way.
Soon find out. Was prepared to just play it into the deep for a single. Just give you some figures for Pervez Maroof in the last game. First 10 overs, 75 for 2. Last 10, 122 for 1. So they ended up at 197, which was chased down after Borishal were pegged to 85 for 5 in their first 10. Got 115 for 1 in 8.1 to win that. The same trend in this game. Rangpur 76 for 2, and we just saw Dhaka at 76 for 4 after 10. So anything can happen from now on.
Listen, to be taken from that is to wickets in hand. And whoever gets in, try and finish off as much as possible. Borishal 85 for 5, but still managed to get in. There's one batsman did bat through. This is what I said before, Shamim Chowdhury. 𝗃𝗓𝗃𝗃 knows only one way against left-arm spinners.
You know your countryman. He must have told you on the flight here that he was going to take this aerial route. He loves to fly the ball away over the top. This is spectacular hitting from 𝗃𝗓𝗃𝗃.
Two things for sure in life. Sun rises in the morning And 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃 against left-arm spinners, he's going to only 𝗿𝗂𝗀𝗃𝗀 along on 𝗏𝗏 wicket. And that was a massive stroke.
That reaction from Rakibul tells you all, but I just feel as the skipper, he's got an added responsibility to take them home. Oh, he's reached for that. He's not going to hang back, is he? 11 done, 84 for 4. But the required run rate is getting higher and higher, but still within grasp, as we have seen in the last 3 innings. 12 per over required from now on. 6 wickets in hand, but it'll be up to Eskinazi and 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃. Keep on that scoring on a regular basis. Rides that, but can't find it that gap away from the fielder at backward point.
Tactically, Nurul Hassan, what he can do is to get Naid Rana to come back 1 over. Especially because one man called Mehdi Hassan, who has been brilliant right throughout.
As they've been all on good length, all the wickets that he's bowled is just, maybe that's a little bit closer, but all the 4 wickets now inside edge. I suspect big appeal from Rakibul. He's not going to get any response from the umpire. Mehdi Hassan, the man of the series in West Indies, has been doing the job where he left off.
He's been brilliant, having the courage to strike the ball. Big wicket of Litton Das. This was probably the game. A fantastic delivery to get rid of Farmanullah. He has been superb. It's important when you have a golden patch as a cricketer, be a fast bowler, spinner or a batter.
There you go. Take that. I'm 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃 and I ain't going to hang about. I'm going to throw my bat at virtually everything.
That's where he's dangerous at. Not thinking too much, putting the ball to the bat. Making sure he's keeping his shape. That's the secret for 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃. He's born with power. Just that he's keeping his shape and swinging through the line, and so far he has done brilliantly. Predominantly playing as a batter these days. 𝗬𝗏𝗃 doesn't bowl much. Been retired from international cricket for a while. 6 sixes so far with 5 boundaries. Plenty more to come.
Kamrul Hassan Rabbi is struggling with his lengths in particular. That's smashed straight and quick to the boundary. Wow, this is an exhibition of power hitting.
I take that for power. Don't think 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃 got it in the middle of the bat. Possibly to the bottom part of the bat. But when he was striking so well, it doesn't matter. Outfield it's quite wet with the dew on, skidders on to the boundary.
Bats these days, well, it doesn't matter if it's the meaty part of the bat, the toe end of the bat, even the shoulder of the bat. Seem to fly away if you have a flourish with the hands. Tried to reach that wide Yorker. Good ball to bowl.
And good line to bowl as well for 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃. Most bowlers around the world who has been successful against Pereira has bowled outside the yaw stump, taking the arc away from the left-hander. Just on the point on hitting the purple patch. It's important to keep that momentum going. In cricket, we all know once you get into a bit of a rut, you'll struggle to get over to it. But with Mehdi Hassan, the way he's been bowling, certainly enjoying at the moment. That has to be a wide. The intentions are quite clear by Rabbi. It's just time, just a bit too wide.
Yeah, Kamrul Rabbi succeeded in the ball before the last one, but he managed to bowl that wideish Yorker, trying to repeat that. In the process, it's gone a little aura and given that extra delivery for 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃 to work with. Now, what's happening to this one? The feel it's going to go. He does, slices it. It's high in the air and it's been taken. Wow, that is a turn up for the books. 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃 throwing his arms and a beautifully judged catch in the deep.
Told you, Shamim, line of attack has to be outside the yaw stump, and the bowlers around the world who has been successfully bowling that line and length has had the better of 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃. And Rabbi has the last laugh. Was taken for a boundary, a maximum. Last ball of the over, he takes the big one, the big fish. captain of Dhaka, goes back for 17. 96 for 5.
Well, big wicket. The skipper has gone back. Alauddin Babu has done his bit with the ball exceedingly well. He now needs to batten down as a batsman. Is at the non-striker's end. Up to 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, who is struggling to get the runs just for. This is BPL career just flashing there for Babu, but this is Khushdil Shah with his first over. Played away comfortably into the deep. Well done. Sliding save there in the deep.
Yeah, good bowling by Rabbi. Experienced man, knows what he's doing at the moment. And against 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, got to go outside the off stump and did it perfectly. And 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 probably did the right thing. Required rate almost 12.5. As a batter, when you're on top of a bowler, just want to keep going in these conditions.
Yeah, it's a fine line between that very good catch and a boundary. I mean, it could have been sliced a yard either way of that fielding. It could have gone to the boundary. Just an excellent bit of fielding and catching sent him back. But good thinking on the part of Kamrul Islam Rabbi on that occasion. He tried that wideish yorker, got one wide, and then he got the wicket. Persistence paid off on that occasion for him. Quick run taken. Singles are not going to be enough for Dhaka.
Nothing like a plan comes together, isn't it? Comes with 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, the big wicket. Alauddin Babu, he's been brilliant with the ball in 2024. Can he do with the bat? With that single, brings up the 100 for Dhaka Capitals.
Bang! It was there to be hit, but I think it is a missed opportunity, and that tells you 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 is not really in his element in terms of the timing. That was a freebie. A rank long hop. Should have put it away in the gap. Babu goes big, tries to go, but plays it straight back to the bowler. Oh, he's got to return in a hurry. Understand his attitude in trying to get a move on, but in the process, another wicket has fallen.
So that's what you call a dolly catch. Fast delivery into the pitch by the left arm spinner. Alauddin Babu want to give that full Monty towards mid-wicket. Some reason, somehow, played towards the ball and an easy catch. Khushdil strikes in his first over. Alauddin Babu gone for 1. 101 for 6.
Amir Hamza, the new batter in. Won't have too much to cite the deliveries as. Got to go in a hurry. 13 done, 101 for 6. It's been a game-changing last 30 balls, just the 30 runs for 4 wickets. When you needed to step on the gas, Dhaka Capitals kept on losing wickets.
Alauddin Babu, the last man to be dismissed. Nothing short in the end. Khushdil Shah, he can't do anything wrong today. Runs with the bat. His first over itself. Getting the breakthrough. In the gap. And finally, 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 finds a boundary.
It's about time. He'll be relieved with that. Or really struggle to get used to the balls coming in the pace of the wicket. But this one, he latches on very well. Rank long hop, deserved what he got. There'll leave some nerves, that's for sure. Maybe some more runs from his bat in this over. They need runs and quickly. Oh, now there was just the arm ball. It kept on going, striking him on the pads.
Raqibul Hasan has no interest in giving ball air. He's just pushing it through, firing it in. In this occasion, the length was much better. Couple of deliveries before, it's slightly shorter, pounced on by 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Not on that occasion. No stranger with the bat. He has played magnificent knocks in the past. Has a 100 to his name in T20 career. Just that under the circumstance, against a quality lineup, he has been struggling.
Yeah, it's just getting used to the conditions. First time here. Understandably, with the due factor, everything has gone against him. 𝗃𝗄𝗃 now uncertain, looking a little push forward to that one. Rakibul really spearing them in.
And all what ehimZ is doing from the first ball he faced against bowler who bowled in the last over is to predetermine strokes. On this level, you cannot do that. You've got to play the ball on its merit, or else you get a single and get Eskinazi on strike as possible.
The required run rate getting higher and higher, almost 14 per over. Oh, that is it. Gives him the charge. 𝗃𝗄𝗃, look at the celebration from Rakibul. Easy behind the stumps for the skipper and the keeper. And that is another one down for Dhaka.
Again, predetermined. Even before the ball was delivered, he was on his bike. Not good at all. Easy stumping for the captain of Rangpur Riders, and Rakibul Hasan strikes again. Massive wicket. Keeps on taking wickets, the Rangpur Riders. Gone without scoring, Amir. Dhaka 107 for 7.
After the early promise of a 65-run opening partnership, this is looking rather sad. The scorecard for the Dhaka Capitals. Last 6 overs, they really want to play out the remaining 6 overs if they can. Eskinazi is the man who's going to try and get some runs, and he does with that lovely sweep to the boundary.
And finally, boundaries with some quality stroke. ehimZ, from the other hand, was just predetermined strokes, but Eskinazi playing the ball in its merit, and a good shot all around the ground, safe in the end.
More of that needed. That's a good shot, single after the boundary, but they'll have to have a very big over right now. This is the wicket, way down. Easy for the bowler just to move it away as he charged down the wicket. Up, there it goes. So easy. And pop, the celebration from Rakibul. Kept a tad low, got behind that, but not enough bat from Mukidul to take it past the fielder. Oh, lucky edge. It's going to race away, evading the fielder. Got to bring them 4 fortuitous runs.
Shot in length, plenty of width outside the yaw stump. Kustil Shah finally been taken away for a boundary by the batsman from the other end. Eskinazi have successfully done it. Quite lucky, Mukidul. But he's doing the right thing. Trying to play the counter-attacking knock.
Go for it. You cannot die wandering. You've got to make an effort to take the innings deep, to take the innings to the 20 overs, reduce the margin of defeat. Because it's too early in the day, I know, but still at the end of the day, that run rate might come into good bridge.
Yeah, spot on. When you have 7-team tournament going on, what you don't want to do is to have heavy defeats. Beginning of that's close, that's close. Look straight, and 𝗃𝗄𝗃 gets the finger up. And the batsman goes upstairs. But let me tell you, Shamim, it looked mighty close.
The number 2 director, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is out. Both feet are checked. Fair delivery. Front on first, please. Well, appears to be missing the bat. Can I confirm that with ultra edge, please? Copy that. Waiting for the ultra edge, Ravi. Ultra is still building.
There it is, sir.
Here comes the ultra edge. Keep it rolling through. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling through. Flat line as the ball passes the bat. Arm satisfied, no bat involved. Ball tracking fine, ready please. Copy that.
Here it is, sir.
The original decision is out. Ball pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wickets hitting. Going back to Ravi on field. Ravi, you are going to stay with your out decision. Please stand by. You're on screen. You can signal now.
Another good decision by the umpire. And another one bites the dust. Dhaka falling apart here. After 15 overs, they're 117 for 8.
Raqibul in for his last over. Yeah, it's a sorry looking scorecard for Dhaka Capitals. In the game for a long period of time. Nazmul Islam Oppu, not really known for his batting prowess. The gap could be looking to come back for the second. They do. Good evening, Atabhai.
Evening, Shamanna. Evening, all. It has been a good evening. The Rangpur Riders for sure. At one stage, Dhaka were cruising along at 65 without losing a wicket, and all of a sudden, from 65 for no loss, they started losing wickets right, left, and centre. Losing 8 wickets from there on for 55 runs and 48 deliveries. Incredible. Incredible, isn't it? Because if you want to see a team go chase, you would want your top order, especially the openers to lay a solid foundation. They did when they managed to score 65.
Oh, it's in the air. Looks like going all the way. It does. Muqidul Islam Mugdho, you're bringing in his batting skills.
Might be a little bit too late now. That's a good shot. Good strike.
He enjoyed that one. Cut in front of square. Timed it brilliantly. There's Muqidul taking on Raqibul. 10 of 2 deliveries now.
So maybe he deserved to bat a little bit up the order. The kind of shots that he has played. This is a very good shot off the back foot. Even though there was a play in the deep, had no chance whatsoever. Very nicely struck.
Darted that one in. Field was positioned for that. 16 done. 1-3-1 for 8. Yes, 60 runs behind, having lost 2 more wickets. Dhaka Capitals right at this stage. Their respective innings goes on to show that they really couldn't capitalize. The lost wickets, regular intervals. Actually a collapse, to be fair, but a lot of credit is due to Shaq Mahdi. Taking 4 wickets, and also Khushdil Shah. All-round performance. Rangpur Riders camp would be quite happy how they're about to begin their BPL campaign. This time around, Saifuddin. Also someone like a Mukhidul Islam Mugdh, who's got 15 of 7. Yes, still early days. Primarily in the side for his bowling. But fair amount of matches to follow in this BPL. Good signs. Give him a bit of confidence.
Yeah, when a team is chasing 190 or above, it's about the top order. We spoke about the opening partnership of 65. One of them out of the two opening batter, Tanzid and Lichon, one of them should have stayed on and given his team some sort of chance. But they just kept on losing wickets one after another at regular intervals. Yes, Mahdi Hassan was excellent with the ball, but it was the total which really put the pressure on the batters, even though 65 opening partnership. Once they started losing both those openers, it got very, very difficult. I thought it was excellent, not only from Hujdil Shah, who remained unbeaten in 46, the quick fire 46 of just 23 deliveries. Good contribution from Iftikhar Ahmed, who made 49. Taif Hassan, a very well compiled 40. Good team effort. Noor Hassan also playing a nice little cameo. 25 of just 11 deliveries to ensure they put runs on the board. 191 in the end.
A good piece of fielding. Both of them tagging along. But yes, just to back it up, what you said. Both Tanzid Hassan and Liton Das, 21 and 27 deliveries respectively. Rolling over, Rakibul. Alex Hales picking it up and throwing back. Tanzid Hassan, 21 deliveries, 30. Liton Das, 31 of 27. Having faced so many deliveries, good work by Hujdil. And in your 30s, absolutely one of them should have carried on.
Yeah, credit to Rangpur Riders. To be able to go and start picking up wickets, you got to give credit to the skipper, Nurul Hassan, making the right changes after that opening partnership. And there was no turning around. Straight to the fielder. 138 for 8.
Ishaq Mahdi Hassan, that with an economy of 6.75. Tanzid Hassan, Liton Das, Habibur Rahman Chauhan and Farmanullah the victims. Nahid Rana. Some pace. And 43 clicks. That was Nahid Rana, but Mehdi was excellent with the ball.
He started it. He was the one who broke the partnership. And then Chauhan coming in, slammed the first one he faced for a 6, and then the next delivery holds out. And straight away, it was then Lichun Kumar Dash. That was a beauty. Ramanullah Safi cleaned up. What a spell from Mahdi Hassan. 4 for 27, he was brilliant.
Most wickets by spinners. The result of the 4-for surpasses Mehdi Hasan Miraj. Just below Mohammad Nabi, featured in the match earlier on. Fortune Borishal Shakib Al Hasan tops the list. It also augurs well for a team like Rangpur Riders is 4 middle order batters getting runs, 3 of them in their 40s. 𝗃𝗚l Hassan with a cameo as well.
Yeah, they've had a good run in the tournament previously, winning the NCL, the Rangpur division, and then also the Global Super League in the Caribbean, the inaugural tournament where Rangpur Riders went on to win the tournament. He bowled and nicely played straight to the fielder. They're having a really good time as a team. 𝗃𝗚l Hassan has been a successful captain. The openers didn't do much with the bat, Steven Taylor and Alex Hales. It looks like there might be a no ball. Yes, confirmation is going to be a free hit. But then the middle order chipped in. They have a very good bowling attack. Team to watch out for sure. Seeing what Fortune Bodishal is capable of. Keep an eye out for Rangpur Riders also.
Yeah, absolutely. Even the openers, likes of Steven Taylor and Alex Hales, the match they get going can be destructive. Yeah, that's the most enthusiastic fan of the match. The wry smile on her face, clapping along, dancing along. Festive atmosphere. That's what the Bangladesh Premier League brings to the city, to the country. In the block hole. Again, proactive move by 𝗃𝗚l Hassan to bring in Nahid Rana. Looking to finish things off.
Yeah, they've got a pretty decent bowling attack. We spoke about their exploits with the bat. Mehdi Hassan, who picked up 4. Mohammad Saifuddin is very handy. He was not among the wickets. Gone for 28 in his 3 overs. Raqibul Hassan, fine cricketer. Among the wickets, 1 for 34. Kamrul Islam Rabbi also has been very good. 1 for 25 in the 2 overs that he has bowled. And what about 𝗃𝗚𝗽𝐿? He's picked up a couple of wickets in the 2 overs that he has bowled. Nahid Rana finishes it over with the dot. 143 for 8.
Not be expected. Batters down the order for the tail enders of Dhaka Capitals. But yes, just to compliment what Athar Ali Khan mentioned in the previous over. They've got variety, they've got options, have Rangpur Riders. Man on screen, such a handy cricketer to have. Mohammad Saifuddin. In the air. Alex Hales does take it. This is the 9th.
Now, this innings has gone nowhere after that opening partnership. 𝗃𝗚l Islam trying to hit, only finding the fielder. Alex Hales says thank you very much. But he has to depart. He goes for 18. 143 for 9.
Yeah, the last batter making his way in, and this is exactly why he's in there. Going away off the deck. The big hoik from Mukhidul Islam, only to sky that one. Simple catch taken by Alex Hales. Starts off with a bounce around the wicket, Saifuddin.
And remember, there's no Shumo Shorka. He's injured, he's not available, but I'm sure he'll be available later. Got his index finger injured while the fielding in the slips onto to the Caribbean. And he's a fine, fine player. If he gets going, the top order will even look more dangerous. So we've got pretty good options. Rangpur Riders. A slow bouncer. Clever from Mohammad Saifuddin.
And again, evidence of what Saifuddin brings to the team. The variations he's got. The Yorkers, bouncers, slower deliveries, the off-cutters. Lower bouncer. Mentioned the top order for Rangpur. An exciting prospect in Azizul Hakim Tamim. Captain of the current Under-19 Asia Cup winning side. Of course, still to be tested at the top level. Don't want to be too early to comment, but he's someone who's oozing with a lot of potential.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about it. I haven't seen him batting, but I've so much good things about Hakim that I'm looking forward when he gets an opportunity to bat. There are 5 players from that Under-19 Asia Cup winning team who have been picked up by the franchises. It's an exciting prospect. Really looking forward to these youngsters to make an impression.
Yeah, they've got options. They have Rangpur, someone like Raja Rahman Raja, Irfan Shukr, Curtis Camphor in the dugout, but just to come back to side from the capital. Dhaka Capitals do have the names, do have the variety as well. Here's the first match. Very well bowled over from Saifuddin, a wicket-taking one and giving away just 1 run, 19 done. DCs are 144 for 9.
BNCL T20. Captain the Rangpur division.
𝗂𝗶𝗄𝗃𝗓 with the last over. Speaking of variations, you know, someone like a 𝗂𝗶𝗄𝗃𝗓 bowls with the new ball, capable of movement either way of the deck. Nahid Rana brings in sheer pace, the bouncer, the Yorkers. Rakibul and Mahdi, one left-arm spinner, one right-arm spinner. Seen what Saifuddin can do. Too far.
Yeah, they look a good outfit. Rangpur Riders. Very good indeed. They've given nothing away. Even though after that opening partnership, we all thought that Dhaka Capital will make a really good effort to get close to this target.
In the air. Oh, fell just short. Steven Taylor. Know if he lost the ball in the floodlight.
Nearly going to the hands, just falling short.
Found the gap on this occasion, have Mustafizur, and will get a boundary against the run of play.
A pretty good shot from Mustafizur Rahman. Good connection. And Dhaka Capitals will need to find ways to bat better. Still a long way to go. 150 on the board.
In the block hole. Well dealt with by Mustafizur. As they say, winning is a habit. Well, they've recently won the Global Super League T20. They look happy. You see that. You sense that within the camp. Happy dressing room. Know this better than me. Always contributes positively. Just go back to Dhaka Capitals. They too have the side, have the squad. However, Rahman Chauhan did not click today. It's looking good throughout the National Cricket League T20. Have Chaturanga de Silva in the squad. Shout out to Sandeepu. Just the first match. It will matter for Rangpur Riders. They've won this match by 40 runs. They kickstart their BPL 11th edition campaign with a win.
They're convincing, very convincing from Rangpur Riders. First with the bat, the fans are very happy. Why not? Winning start to the campaign. Noor Chauhan will become pretty pleased with his team's performance. Excellent, very good as a skipper also. Going on to win by 40 runs. That's a handsome margin.
Convincing is the word. Mickey Arthur led them to the GSL T20 Cup along with Mohammad Ashraful, Mohammad Rafiq, Shani and Taneem. All of them would be quite content. See Shai and Nafis in the camp as well. Yeah, always a huge positive. Start the campaign by winning it. This man definitely played his role with the ball in hand, looking for breakthroughs, and didn't he get them breakthroughs? Got 4 wickets. Not to forget the contributions with the bat as well from the other players.
Saif Hassan was good with the bat. Mohammad Saifuddin did complete his full code of 4 overs, 1 for 29. What about Mahdi Hassan? He was excellent with the ball, 4 for 27. He was quick, Nahid Rana.
Well, chasing 192. This is what the batting card looks like for Dhaka Capitals. Tanzid and Litton in their 30s, out. Then 6, 17, 1, 17 from the middle order. Lack of partnerships is the name of the day for Dhaka Capitals batting. He managed 151 for 9 in the end, just managed to play out the 20 overs.
Yeah, really good from Mahdi Hassan, 4 for 27. He was excellent with the ball. Remember, he was the one who broke this partnership of 65 when Litton and Tanzid Hassan was looking good. And they never looked back. Couple of wickets to Khushdil Shah, wicket each to Rakib Ul Hasan, Kamrul Islam Rabbi and Mohammad Saifuddin. I thought Nahid Rana was also pretty effective. The most economical, gone for 11 in 3 overs that he bowled.
Well, 191 on the board. A formidable total by the Rangpur batters. 3 batters in the 40s. Iftikhar 49 of 38. Unbeaten 46. Instrumental runs by Khushdil. Saif Hassan with 40 of 33 and a cameo. Quick fire from Noor Hassan, 25 of 11. 3 for Alauddin Babu. But in response, it's the bowlers of Rangpur Riders who dominated, particularly Shak Mahdi Hassan. 4 for him, 4 for 27 of 4. Khushdil Shah also chipping it with wickets, 2 for 15 off 2 overs. And in the end, Rangpur Riders winning the match by 40 runs.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit 𝗃sports.com.